Damn, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't assassinated by the CIA. I don't know why anybody would assume that he was assassinated by the CIA because he definitely wasn't.
Of
I
course.
think I
Definitely
think
not. That could never happen.
The CIA would never do that. Yes, they would.
I'm projecting, bro.
Were you
No,
assassinated by the
what are you
CIA,
talking about?
John?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The CIA definitely isn't after me. I'm definitely not living on the run.
He is the CIA.
I am the CIA.
You were the Fed all along.
Yeah, get found out from the inside out.
Good cold opening reveal. Epic plot twist.
I was wearing a wire the entire time.
Damn, bro, the group chat is leaked. Looks like I gotta go off the grid.
Fuck. All
You'll
right.
never take
See
me
you
alive.
guys.
All we hear from Nem's side is just an explosion. The mic cuts.
Going off the grid, you just hear like a window break.
That'd be really hard for me to break the window in my room if I'm being honest.
Is it because there's not a window?
No, it's because it's a very small window with metal bars on the other side. Do I
Well, would
live
you
in a
look at
rough
that? So there
neighborhood?
is.
No.
Would you look at that? So there is.
Oh yes, try getting through that. I dare you.
Oh, I don't need to.
Yeah, you could just like use the side door, you know.
One
You're welcome in
suppressed
anytime.
556 sneeze to the head.
Uh, you'd have to aim pretty good. I got thick cloth,
I mean, yeah, fair point.
but
Anyway,
Anyway,
oh
Fed
yeah,
boys be damned.
welcome back, Close Corner K4 episode. Maybe we're approaching 70, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know if
definitely.
we're there yet,
I
but I
think
think
we are
we're
at
approaching.
like either 69 or 70.
Let's hope
damn
the former.
guys. We gotta hope that it is episode 69. We gotta make it a special, if you know what I mean.
I mean, if it's not, then missed opportunity.
I think this is 70 actually.
I think this is 70, yeah. And we didn't make a joke about the 69th episode. Damn.
Yeah. All right, time to delete all the previous.
Yeah, we gotta redo all that, guys. Sorry.
Double session kind of night.
Yeah. So last time on Dragon Ball Z, a lot happened. Somebody else regaled the audience.
Um, well, Moonshine wanted us to leave the greenhouse. We were like, bro, why? We're being paid to guard this greenhouse. He was like, oh, cause that lady you're talking to, or you're guarding it for, she's gonna die in about 48 hours. So we're like, uh-oh. So we contacted her. She was like, uh-oh. And so we worked out a deal where we'll get her to Lone Star, and then she'll pay us more, and we're gonna do all of that under Moonshine's nose. And we have to kill the kid that wanted Mint Boy. Mint Boy, we gotta kill Mint Boy. And then as soon as we're done with that, we're going to come back, pack up the greenhouse, and hit the dip.
Okay, there's also a little bit with like bonus attempting to fool some local corporate thugs and KPD officials that like Wade was the dead woman they were looking for, and then you guys convinced Moonshine that like his guys like weren't dead, and you said that they were dead, but that one of them survived. And it was a whole thing. It was very complicated,
Yeah,
but it kind of worked out.
it did.
But now you guys have 3 jobs going on, and more or less simultaneously, if not just like outright back to back to back, because you've got to kill Billy, you've got to go to Moonshine's place, you got to get your money, then you have to get the greenhouse stuff, and you have to get out of the city.
Yes.
Okay, just for clarification purposes, what's the plan with getting the greenhouse stuff?
Well, since we're having Nem and the truck be taken out first, and they're going to leave the city before we do, um, that's handled. Bonus and Ankh could probably help her get a head start on clearing out the greenhouse, or well, bonus and actually, oh wait, if you want to help her start clearing out the greenhouse, we might be able to take on this assassination with one person. I could just shoot from my driver's seat
You
if we
remember that?
wanna if we
Um,
wanna approach like max efficiency.
who reminds you the reason we had a problem with the greenhouse is because I think our lovely DM may have confirmed it. I forget if we were just debating on what could have happened, but um, the other company that wanted her dead is packing up her greenhouse because the guys who showed up to confirm that she was dead realized that or saw that her house wasn't destroyed and they went, well, might as well profit off of it. So I believe,
I don't think it's being packed up yet. I think they said they were coming back, if I'm not
yes,
Well, it's
mistaken.
being guarded, so that the
yes,
moving
that as
crew can come
well.
back and pack it all up.
Um,
Yes, but we have suppressed weapons in the group, or if Bonus doesn't want to do that, he can just go loud
uh,
and kill them,
yes,
and
but
then we can
also,
start getting that shit packed up.
were we confirming that the moving crew was gonna show up this same night because
Yeah,
the moving crew.
later tonight, the company is gonna bring its like henchman squad, and they're gonna hench real hard on the greenhouse, and then they're gonna pack it up.
So
So
if
you guys can
anything,
like either try to steal it under their noses before the moving crew shows up, or you can wait for the moving crew to pack everything up already, then ambush the convoy.
yeah,
Well, the convoy is obviously going to be like heavier security.
uh,
So, I mean, we could ambush them now, right?
could we possibly steal it when the moving crew shows up, or is the convoy going to be like made up already by the time their moving truck is there? Like
The
what's going on
convoy
there?
will be showing up with the moving truck, and then we'll escort the full moving truck to wherever the company wants it to be brought after they've packed it up.
Hmm. Look,
So see why I'm saying like if we can get it up and out of there before they even show up. Like since it's only like a couple, well, probably like a few guys guarding the outside. If we can get it up and out of there before they even show up, it might be beneficial to us.
hmm.
Get what I'm saying?
Yes. So what's the plan?
Well, I'd say that's up to you guys, because, like I said, we can get all of this done if she can hurry up on the U-Haul that she's using. And once I kill Billy, then I can just go and grab the money for the rest of everybody, and we can hit the dip real quick, and then I can split the money up amongst us once we get to like the next rest stop. That's if it's not whatchamacallit, digital pay, and he's actually paying us in like cold hard cash.
Oh, so what's a group consensus then?
Because the assassination is easy. Like I said, I can just drive up, park somewhere, pull a quick trigger, take some proof, or like take a photo for proof, and then boom, I'm out of there already.
Mm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really up to you and Oid.
All right, Lloyd. What do you feel like doing then?
Um. Hmm. I'm not sure. Kind of in the middle.
Okay, bonus. What about bonus?
Bonus has no real preference. Bonus is just here to murder people. And that happens no matter which option is chosen, so...
I'm gonna be present for. I won't be present for the convoy. That I know. I could possibly be present for
Well, that's what I'm
helping.
saying. Like you're going to be taking the convoy out of the city, or well, our truck out of the city.
Yeah, I'm taking a big truck out of the city.
So that's why I'm saying if you want to do that early to get out of the city as soon as possible, or if you want to go and help unpack the greenhouse, that is also a thing.
All right, then out of character question, or possibly in
Because we could also take the vandalism van and help guard while the greenhouse is unpacked.
I imagine that's the option if we pack early. Will if we pack relatively soon right now, will the crew make it in time, like for me to get to the truck and leave, or no?
So you're saying, like, if you guys start packing up, like, as soon as possible, will you have enough time to get to the big truck and leave before the convoy shows up?
Yeah,
Potentially.
If we keep everything going like clockwork, I'd assume.
actually, because I need to get to that truck.
Well, yes, that is our whole job.
All right, how about this, right? We pick the early one. I help kill the guards, and
And then right after you go and pack the truck
af-
up.
no, after I kill the guards, I I dip because I imagine like it'll maybe be enough. Because I need to get out of the city before like anything major happens in a sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or how does that sound to everyone?
I mean, it sounds fine to me.
Bonus
Sure.
shrugs.
Then you got uh the kill target then?
Yeah, I can handle that, and plus I can send Ankh with to provide extra Overwatch.
Alright, then I will let you do that.
Yeah, Ankh is with
So I'll
Oid
send.
currently, so...
Yes, yes. So that's what we'll do. We'll keep Ankh with Oid and everything, and then we'll go from there. Um, Oid and Bonus can go help clear out the greenhouse with the vandalism van, and that's added security. And then I can go handle the assassination. And once the guards are taken out, you can grab the truck and dip.
Okay, so I'll
Cool.
assume that Nem is gonna get, like, a taxi back to the greenhouse because there's not enough cars.
No, I cannot uh do this all in like one go. Okay, sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
But like
Yeah.
stop somewhere so that I'm close enough in both ways. Because it takes you all the way into the mountains. I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna be like, "Why? Huh?"
You guys weren't up in the mountains.
No.
Yeah, everything is in the ground level for Atlanta at this point, except for getting your money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me then.
Okay. So which do we want to resolve first?
Well, the assassination is probably going to
I
be the
think,
easiest.
yeah, I think the assassination, because it's just one person, so we don't need to worry about too many roles and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, it's one person accompanied by like his cronies.
Yes,
No, I
but I
was
only need to
talking
take
about.
one shot.
I was talking about the fact that it's just Cairo.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But yeah, okay, so if I remember correctly, you guys went to Moonshine and got a list of locations that Billy Winthrop is supposed to frequent, but you don't know where he is currently.
Okay.
Yes.
So I suppose you can give me like a perception check at disadvantage.
Okay. All right. I'll be
I'll
looking for like a pattern or something.
take this time to feed my cat real quick. He needs to take his meds.
The lowest roll was a 7.
Okay. Okay. So you know that Moonshine gave you guys the address to Billy's apartment in Atlanta. And you decide that that would be the first place you look.
Okay.
And you head to this address. You find this big apartment building. Looks pretty similar to all the other apartment buildings you guys have been gallivanting around and through and underneath. And you know what apartment number he's at. And you know what his car looks like because you've met him before. You do
Yes.
notice his like souped up antique like Mustang looking hot rod muscle car parked out front.
Okay. So, I mean, for right now, all I need to do is wait for him to come out to his car, I guess. So what I'll do then is I'll take the RA. I think that's what the designation is. Give me a moment. Make my sheet up. The RA-72. Yes, I'll be using that one.
Okay.
And I'll set up in my driver's seat. Trying to keep a low profile.
Alrighty. Alright. I'm going to roll a dice.
So I am trying to be stealthy with this.
Okay. So it's going to take some time for them to come out of the apartment building.
Okay.
4 hours to be precise.
Alright.
So you wait 4 hours, and then you see this group of like a dozen people enter the lobby from the elevators across the lobby in the front of the first floor. And, you know, it's like a bunch of people, a bunch of these like young-ish adults, you know, early to mid-20s. They're all dressed like punks, basically. And at the center of the group is the hillbilly mint boy himself.
Mint boy. Alright, time to take the shot.
Alrighty.
I'm assuming he's within 60 squares?
Yes.
Or, well, within 300 feet. Okay. Alright, so that's a +2 to shooting-based perception. Coolio, Julio. Alright, let's get this shot done. That is a 7 + 2, a 9.
Alright, roll damage.
Alright, 3d100. 2 and 3. So we've got 100, 100, and a 70.
Jeez.
Yes. 270.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Alright,
So you level your sniper rifle, lean it out the window of
I
your
don't even lean it
car.
out the window.
You just
I don't even
like
lean it out the window. I'm bracing myself on the passenger side door and like resting it on my leg with one foot like braced on the like center console. And as soon as I take that shot, I'm transitioning back, like throwing it into the back of my car and transitioning to drive away.
Okay. Yes, you breathe out and you take the shot, and it zips through like the glass door at the front of the apartment building, and
Right as it's opening.
yeah, and slips itself right between one of Billy Winthrop's ribs, and he was like mid speech to his friends, mid sentence, and then he gets blown backwards and flattened, laid out, as the kids say these days, and all of his friends like immediately like freak out and like and most of them draw weapons and stuff like that, pistols, micro SMGs, stuff like that, knives, machetes, and immediately begin looking around for what could possibly have gone wrong. You see that one of Billy's friends, this like young woman who seems fairly unassuming, probably like the shortest of the group, who was standing in the back of the little pack when you shot Billy. You see that like one of her her arm like rips open and like begins to bleed profusely as a tower shield erupts from her forearm, and she steps in front of Billy's corpse, so you can't see him anymore, and she just like covers him.
Well, I would have been recording the interaction, so.
Okay.
So I at least have proof that I've killed him.
All right. Yes, the other us his friends are like, oh my God, somebody call ambulance.
I'll just casually drive off. Not speeding off, I'll just, mosey on away.
All right. If she rolled a 1 on her check to notice you, by the way, so she that like super chromed out bodyguard did not notice where the shot came from. So,
Oh, I see. I made it back in time. Perfect.
you can make me another perception check.
Okie dokie. It's a 9.
So you get about 2 blocks down from the apartment building when an LSSI hover ambulance zips over your head.
Glad I cleared out of there when I did.
It strikes you that response time is a little bit too quick.
It means I know what it means.
I don't.
Um, well, remember how the crime rate difference between Ryanstown and now?
Yeah.
So, if we go loud, it's more than just the company that's after us.
Well, that's not technically what it means, but that's a consequence as well, yes.
Ooh.
Well, I don't have any other idea right now what it could be.
I mean, I have an idea. I'm not sure how correct it would be, but the only one thing I thought of that wasn't the whole crime difference.
Care to elaborate?
I don't know. When I hear that, ambulance arrives on the scene, just in the nick of time, first thing I think of is, oh, someone was expecting this to happen.
Huh. That is a possibility.
That is a closer guess than the others have given.
And my other guess was gonna be some weird thing like,
He's still
Oh.
alive, isn't he?
huh? I mean, yeah, he's definitely gonna be alive. The LSSI thing is there. Did you like blow his brain off or something?
No,
Well,
he didn't get a crit, so no.
Ah,
His head is still attached to his body, sadly.
then yeah.
I mean,
he's
I
gonna-
got the confirmation that out of character really quick. I got the confirmation that I rolled enough damage to kill him.
Almost
no,
twice over, yes. But that doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
don't. I'm not saying you didn't kill him. What I'm saying is because like we haven't done a good enough job like we have before with LSSI patients. He's gonna live, but if you just make it in time and get the money and leave, he's not gonna know any better. Hopefully,
I mean, he's already dead.
no. Like that's the point of LSSI. Like they can bring you from death.
Oh well.
That's
Alright,
why.
Yeah.
I guess as soon as I start leaving, I am moving towards Moonshine's outpost up there.
Okay, are you gonna? I assume you sent him like the footage of like it's done or whatever, you know?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he sends back and says that you can pick up your money.
Mungie. Alright, yeah.
Get your money.
You
Take your
walk up.
mungie. Yeah, I'll go grab it.
All right, so that will take another hour to do. So that's 5 hours that Cairo has just done in 10 minutes. I wish we're that easy in real life. Am I right?
If only, honestly.
So back towards the greenhouse. I will say so. Okay, this is my question because technically this would be an opportunity that you guys have. You have two options. You can either take out the KPD and rob the greenhouse like that, or you wait for the KPD to leave and the corporate goons to show up and take them out instead. So you can, if you really want to jump the gun and get it as early as possible, you can fight some policemen.
I think that'd be a death sentence, no?
I'll be
I-
honest.
You go first.
I was gonna personally no, because there's one thing we haven't. Have we? Are we cop killers yet?
I don't believe so.
No. Was that in the second?
Yeah, I think it's the
one,
second K4 that's killed cops.
though?
Or no, I
Yes.
think they shot at cops. You guys avoided killing them
Oh
like barely.
yeah, we did avoid to kill them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, as much as I would love to take this opportunity,
To do a campaign first.
Achievement
would-
get cop killer.
cop killer,
Cop
yes.
killer.
We all know how bad that achievement really is.
Yes.
That's not as worse as putting a silencer on a deagle, but that is pretty bad still. Especially if you can't get away with it. I am not for doing that. Maybe like trying to convince them otherwise to leave somehow. That would be interesting, but I'd rather not shoot the cops.
Right.
And everyone out here is like, "What? You're not gonna? This isn't cyberpunk. I play cyberpunk 2077. I kill them damn bastards all the time."
This isn't cyberpunk. These cops are actually scary.
And they
I don't
can
know,
also quantum tunnel. Yeah.
I don't know, the 2077 ones are also scary. They quantum tunnel, so I don't know about that. But what were you gonna say, Oid?
I was gonna say that I would prefer not to get involved with the cops. Plus, I think if we were to bring the businessmen onto the scene, they would, arrive to be like, oh, we're packing up this stuff, and then there's an excuse for them to be gone for, several.
Oh, so what you're saying is we do confuse them and be like, hey, we're here to pack everything up. Yes?
Not necessarily.
What type of businessman we talking about?
The corp guys.
Oh, the ones that showed up earlier.
Yeah.
I'm down to attempt that. That's something we can attempt. Is that attemptable? Is that an option we have?
Yes, I mean, posing as the corp guys?
Not posing as them. That's not what I meant.
So you're saying wait for the corp guys to show up and then relieve the cops of duty.
Something like that.
I mean, that was okay. You can wait for them to get the cops out of there. That will take also 4 hours. Hilarious. Okay. So it's
4 hours.
yeah, perfectly synced.
Perfectly synced.
Perfectly.
It's like
synced.
Ocean's 11. All right, so right as Billy Winthrop has a 308 lodged in his left lung.
Gentle 308 sneeze to the chest.
Yeah. Well, technically it would be one, like, actually, because you guys wanted to do it before the convoy showed up. Yes. Okay. So it would be two armored SUVs, two like bright green, like digital camo SUVs, pull up down the street, and a bunch of like super heavily armed and armored corporate soldiers get out, and the cops are like, "Oh, hold on, somebody explain what's going on." And like a dude in like a suit gets out of the second truck, and he's like, "Oh, this property is now, yada yada yada, owned by us by, matter of whatever we say so, Lamau XD." And the cop is like, "Whatever, this is above my pay grade," and then he just like leaves, and then like the other 4 or 5 cops that were with him and the inspector, they get in their patrol cars and speed away.
Sick.
Well, that's the justice system for you.
Protect and serve.
I mean, yeah, well, their job is to protect and serve the corporations and whoever can pay them. And seeing as the woman who previously owned this property is dead,
Literal multi-million-dollar corporation. Yes.
the B cop.
Allow us to introduce ourselves.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, so I have art. I have art for the trucks, and then I have art for the soldiers. That is the truck. And this is the soldiers.
Hmm. Now you know what I'm gonna say, right?
Ominous yet inviting.
Uh, no, I was gonna say I want their gun.
I mean, fair, but is that really a war we want to fight?
We're killing them.
That's the corporate guys?
Yeah.
These are the guards, right?
Yeah.
They're not the cops.
How many can we spot?
How many? 4. 4 plus the suit.
4 plus the suit. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and you guys, since I assume you're all watching from a distance, you see like the suit walk up to like the plasticky, foggy glassed doors to the greenhouse, and he sticks like a little like adhesive microchip on the door, and it projects a hologram of like a corporate symbol that you guys haven't seen before, and then it says like this property has been repossessed by then like the name of the corporation, but you guys can't see that from this distance because it's tiny print.
It's just that easy.
Just that easy.
I mean, they presumably, like,
I mean, yeah, legal stuff.
you
and
know,
all that, but
little
it's
stuff behind them
just-
in the background has been going on.
But it's just that easy.
I mean, for that guy, yeah. And then like the dude walks up to the greenhouse, and he produces like a weird looking like black, like plastic credit card, and he swipes it through the greenhouse's like keypad, and it like fizzles and sparks and like explodes, and the door opens, and he walks inside.
It's just that easy. Oh my god.
Yep. And his 4 beefy henchmen stay outside.
Okay, so there's 4 henchmen outside and 1 businessman inside.
Yeah, so shouldn't that the goons don't have the LMGs that they're shown carrying? They have fancy rifles instead.
Yeah.
Because giving 4 random henchmen like the equivalent of
Yeah,
M249s would be a little bit overkill.
That is true. We already used the loadout thing, so
Yeah, Bonus could not acquire another LMG or an AT4. No rocket launcher today.
yeah. Now that I think about that, would be really scary. Just 4 guys with LMG. It's like, all right, we cannot engage in a battle. We will lose.
Yeah, they just have fancy assault rifles. And assault rifles are also pretty bloody scary, but LMGs are considerably scarier, so...
Yeah. That's a cool ass outfit though. That's pretty cool. Alright. God. If we weren't taking an extra U-Haul truck, I would have definitely put the doctor in one of those trucks. Make sure it's not tagged, but I can't have everything. Okay, well, we have 4 guards and a guy inside. And I'm assuming the lights aren't on.
In the greenhouse?
Yeah.
No, they are. The power's still hooked up.
Okay. I kind of want to be mean and just go to the guy at the bellhop in the not the bellhop, the reception, and be like, "Yo, I'll be right back," and I turn off the power myself. I can't. do
Wow.
that. Yeah. All right. Well, how to approach this? From what we know, was there a back entrance or no?
To the greenhouse, yes. To the one that
what?
enters into like the backyard with like the brick wall and stuff.
Okay. All right. There's two things that I'm thinking here. Either A, we slowly take out like each guard one by one, or I take out two, and Oid you take out two. Oh, or we take out the businessman inside first, and then take out the two guards.
I would like to preserve the suit, if only to see if we might be able to squeeze him for a little bit of information.
Oh, knock out the suit guy?
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Oh, here's another thing we can do. I'll lose out on getting guns. We go the back way, knock out the suit guy. You become suit guy, and tell them we're packing up. Like they're leaving, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want me to go inside, capture suit guy, go back outside as suit guy, and then tell the goons to leave.
You think that would work?
I mean, I suppose, but like, would I not be expected to go with them in that case?
I mean, I was saying that too. I'm thinking, how else would you just be allowed to stay there? Oh, I got it. You leave with them, and then at a certain point, you'd be like, oh, wait, stop here. I need to go use the restroom. And then, you know, you, you walk in, you walk out with someone else. Yeah?
I think I would prefer to just take out the soldiers, to be perfectly honest with you.
Alright, that works too. But we should probably go to the back entrance and knock out Suit Guy first. Sound good?
Sure.
Cool.
All right, and which body is Oid using at the moment?
I am a ninja.
All right, cool. So who's doing what?
I was thinking we could just both go in the back. You know, we're pretty stealthy.
I mean, I feel like it should only be one of us, and the other be a lookout. Because I don't want the one of the dudes to just walk inside accidentally, you know, and catch us red-handed, you know, fingers inside the cookie jar.
You think Bonus can do that?
If bonus is up to the town.
You want Bonus to be lookout?
Yep.
As in, just stand there and do nothing like he normally does? Yeah, he can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna get his revolving shotgun ready. He's gonna sit in his car down the street and just watch.
If only bonus was capable of going silent.
I mean, you say that, but he
Yeah.
does have a suppressed gun now.
I feel it.
He
Oh.
does? He's so where?
Yeah, he bought it before. He hasn't had a chance to use it yet, but he bought it for the road trip. He hasn't shown anybody because nobody's asked. But yeah, bonus can be look at if you want.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, and then what will the other two be doing?
Going to the back, knocking out QftK.
Okay, if we're gonna do that stealthily, then you can give me an agility check.
Do I have advantage? I don't think so.
I don't believe so. I think Oid's the one who gets like a bajillion advantage.
Wow. I got a stick nasty 10 though.
Oh my goodness, you are so unbelievably lucky. Unbelievably lucky.
Please don't tell me they got like a 9 or something.
Somebody did, yeah.
Oh no.
God dang it.
Okay, but I think you probably still would have won because you have like a super high agility. But it's closer than it normally is. Okay. So you cut through like the back alleys behind the greenhouse and like the apartment where the woman used to live, and you like scale the wall and you get into the back of the building, and then you get into the greenhouse through the back of the greenhouse, and for the first time, you are made aware of what the interior of this building even looks like.
That's crazy.
So you walk in, and it is a greenhouse.
Oh.
No, but there is off to your left. There's a huge, like long tray of like plants in hydroponics basins with like lights shining down on them. To your right is a smaller hydroponics basin. The middle of this part of the building is dominated by like a big patch of grass on the floor with like an actual, just like a full-sized tree growing in here. It's like kind of gated off with like little ballards and stuff. And there's like a computer screen. You don't know, bro. And then I mean, I can just post a map. Lamau. I do have a map for this building. I didn't think we were gonna have to ever use it, so I didn't prepare it to be used. But
Wow.
I do have it. Well, because dudes were like, "Oh, we're not gonna go into the greenhouse," and I'm like, "Okay, then I guess no greenhouse map." But good thing I did save it.
Mhm.
All right, I will post this. I just had to edit it and add big arrows to show where you are entering in, and then where the what's his face big man on campus, where he's entering from the suit. Here we go. You're entering from the left arrow, and then suit man is in from the right.
Do I still have access to cameras in this building?
There wouldn't be any cameras on the interior that you have access to. but like the exterior, yeah.
Okay. If that's the case, then what I'd like to do is try to see if the suit man is gonna go down, so that way I can walk behind him and knock him out. But if he walks up, I will try to creep up behind him as well, but that might be a little bit harder.
Well, he has like a tablet in his arms, and he is going around the different areas and like writing down in his tablet, presumably taking inventory of basically what is in the greenhouse. So to do that most efficiently, he would go up immediately.
If he went up immediately, then can I assume he'll go up, then to the left, and then down?
Yeah.
Alright, then I'll trail behind him. I'll try to make it as best as I can to be behind him.
Okay, give me an agility check.
9.
Alright, yeah, so you are very effortlessly able to sneak behind this guy as he is whistling to himself and marking down the plants that he sees. And I should note that like the plants in here do not look like earth plants. Like there are like bright purple like tentacle plants and like weird flowers that when you kind of like teacup flowers, and as you pass like the petals like move and follow you as you walk by. And it's really weird and trippy, but you do manage to get behind him as he seems to be very trusting about his security goons outside and doesn't seem to be on any kind of high alert.
Well, what can I see with EM? What
On the
looks to
suit, he's
be-
got a cell phone in his brain and a smartwatch on his wrist, and that's it.
I will try to knock him out as best I can, in the best possible way that I know. Because
Okay, are you like punching him, or are you gonna try to strangle him?
alright, I'm gonna leave it up to you, Lloyd. What would you want to happen to this man for me to knock him out?
I mean, I imagine you should probably do the old, present wrapping. Put 2 arms around him, give him a big hug. One of your hands just so happens to be in his mouth as a coincidental feature. I would rather he not scream, and I would rather he not fall to the ground.
Oh, so I could do like a Metal Gear Solid one. I think that works. Actually, there's a lot of takedowns. Yeah, sure, I'll go with that.
Okay, so that'd be a grapple check. So then you can give me 1d10 and add your strength, and this guy adds 1d10 and adds his agility at disadvantage
Whatever
because he's
9 plus my
surprised.
strength is.
It'd be a 17. This guy rolled a 1, so yeah, no.
Oh no!
So a Kode and a super strong alien woman with arms made of like titanium alloy, just like bear hugs him from behind and like grabs his mouth, probably breaks his teeth in the process because it's just so forceful. He doesn't get the chance to scream as you just hold your mouth over his face and lift his feet off the ground so he can't make noise kicking anything.
Hold your mouth over his face.
What?
Damn, bro. I didn't realize you wanted to get intimate with the suit.
Bro.
Damn.
Hold your mouth over his face.
Hold your
Oh,
mouth over his face. Do it.
Knox pushes him up against the wall and stares soulfully into his eye.
he is confused as his vision tunnels and and he passes out.
The last thing he sees before he blacks out. Goodness. But
Yeah,
yeah.
it takes like a solid minute for this guy to pass out, but he does pass out.
All right. Well, after I have him knocked out, I voice over to sub vocal over to Oid and bonus that the businessman's he's out gone.
Nice.
Also, at this point, I assume Kyra would have alerted the team that Billy's been shot.
Billy's been shot and the clock is ticking.
I repeat, the president has been shot.
Eagle has landed.
So many signals. What's going on?
A second plane.
They hit the
The second one's coming. They hit the second tower.
Christ.
The second tower has fallen.
London Bridge has already burned down.
My fair lady.
Simultaneous neuron activation.
God, great minds do think
Quest for the
alike.
core. We are one.
God. But yeah, so businessman is out. What do you do in response, Mr. Oid?
Alright, well, I think, I'll probably ask, Nox what this guy has on his person. Any form of identification.
I'll start doing the good old rummage. I'll start patting him down as I see the bar above my head fill up to tell me that I finished patting him down.
Okay.
And while he's doing that, I will, stalk the stock. See, are these armored guards? Are they dispersing, or are they just like bumbling around like cocoons in the front lawn?
They are in fact marching in a single file line like a caterpillar in a figure-8 motion on the front lawn. No, they have taken up like tactical-ish positions. So two of them are standing like they're flanking the front door, and the other two are staying by the curb. On the corners of the property, and just kind of like staring off, like watching the street.
Alright. In that case, I might need a partner to help me do, like a dual stealth takedown.
I mean, yeah, they can all see each other at this point, so.
Wait.
I mean, we could still manage it, because we've got Bonus, we've got me, we've got Nox, and we've got, the dog.
The dog is there.
Although the dog is loud.
I mean, if anything, we can just,
he's got claws. And
actually, I have a really dumb question, and this is just me really pulling many things out of my ass. You think we can have Ankh go up on like a balcony and jump down and pounce a guy, or no? That's too much.
I could probably take damage because he is
Never
like
mind.
a 200-something pound hunk of metal falling from 30 feet up. But
I was gonna say you could have him be a distraction.
Oh my god, you're right. Everyone knows the perfect distraction. The guards will be like, "Oh my god, look at the dog."
that's when Bonus shotguns them in the face.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say shotguns Ankh.
that's when Bonus gets up an old yeller's Ankh.
Oh, you found my dog. You've been a bad boy.
What did I tell you if you left the plantation again?
Knowing Bonus, I believe it.
Yeah, you could have Ankh be a distraction if you'd like.
That could work.
Or you could have Bonus be the distraction.
Oh,
That
I
could also
see.
work.
The
I mean,
guards
true,
are
but I think
gay.
bonus's distraction would involve walking up and like gunning one of them down. So
I mean, hey, you right, but
I was gonna say his distraction goes up, smacks a guy across the face, and then he turns on his like,
Refuses to elaborate.
yeah, he turns on
God,
his
now I'm
spear
just
aura.
imagining like the Will Smith slapping at the award show, but it's bonus.
Oh, the guard goes, "Oh, look at this cute dog." Walks up, slaps him. Keep my dog's name out of your
Shut your
mouth.
fucking mouth!
you know what I'm imagining? I'm imagining the edit of that scene where it's like Will Smith, but like Chris Rock like ragdolls like super hard.
It's just the Gmod ragdoll.
Yeah, but just straight ganks one of these guys with the hardest slap known to Atlanta.
The slap heard around Atlanta.
God, but yeah, if you want Onk to do it, you can have Onk do it. Or you cannot do a distraction at all, or you could just have bonus run them over with his car. It's up to you.
Run them over
Oh
with
my
his car.
You're wait, that's oh my fucking god, he's right. They don't have hover lanes. They're poor.
They do have hover lanes.
Yeah, but not right now. What I'm thinking about.
Not right now.
What I'm thinking
Bonus's
about.
car can drive normally, you know.
No. What I'm thinking about is myself and Oid kill the guards in the back, because they're the ones that can really see everything mainly. Ankh distracts the two guards up front, and hopefully he plays cute enough so that those two front guards get close enough, and then Bonus strategically just so happens to be above them and presses the fucking e-brake and lands on them.
God, like a Looney Tunes stick box trap.
This is so stupid.
This is such a fucking Rube Goldberg machine of shit.
Well,
But
I think
think
if
about
these
it.
guys were like junky crackheads in the inner city, I think that would work. But these are like professional soldiers.
You're telling me a professional soldier is not gonna look at a maybe cute robotic dog and be like, "Aw," and possibly get closer by chance?
I mean, maybe, but they're not gonna. I mean, Ankh does not look friendly. He looks
Perfect
like a
for
giant Terminator dog.
You need to get an alternate body for Donk, where he has like puppy dog eyes.
God,
Yeah,
anime Ankh.
I mean, I'm going to have plans down the line where Ankh is not my primary stealth animal.
All right, but how does that sound so far? At least one of them has to be crushed.
I've got backups in place of Ankh for later down the line.
I don't think any of them would get crushed though. I don't think they're that stupid.
I mean, let's be
But
honest.
the only reason I thought I could get maybe away with it is because it's a jailbroken. I'm like, well, if it's jailbroken, this is supposed to go up and down at speeds that are not safe. Then,
I mean,
work-related
yeah, but
accidents. Oops.
then why not just have bonus just like run one of them over and like do a bunch of like donuts in the front lawn and like rip up the front lawn and then it's like leave. Refuse to elaborate and leave.
Floats upwards.
And then he just mid donut just floats like a bad Photoshop.
It's this
that
SpongeBob extension
that one like black border meme plays. Da-na-na-na-na.
What we thinking? What we thinking?
I
don't know.
think if you did the double stealth takedown, I think it'd work better.
Well, I know
if
no,
we're
the double
having-
stealth
If
takedown.
we're
is bad.
having Ankh, be a distraction,
Yeah, how does that sound? The double stealth takedown.
Okay, who's doing the takedown to whom?
Which side do you want to get, Oid? If you meet me in the back, I can.
I mean, doesn't matter to me. Flip a coin.
Sure, pick whatever side you want us to be on then. Dakota.
Man, it doesn't matter. But by whom I meant like because there's the set of two that next to each other that are guarding the front door, and then the other two of them are split up, very far apart, guarding the left corner of the property and the right corner of the property. So are you gonna go for the door two, or are you gonna go for the far up two?
The stealth takedown in my eyes was the far two, because while technically they could see each other like you were saying, with the distraction, everyone maybe in a good scenario on our side go eyes forward, and they won't notice the two guys in the back get like shanked.
Well, the door guys are the ones in the back.
I thought they were the one that
No,
are
because
split.
the other two dudes that are split apart, they're like on the sidewalk, basically. So they're like 30 feet farther forwards than the door guards are.
In
Bonus
that
watching these
case, it
guys.
might be more beneficial for us to.
I mean,
Take
I
out.
could just have Ankh piss oil on them.
See the good
Bonus
old
could do that too,
soil
right?
on
You're
the-
not special.
Hey, I could do that. Okay? It's not a competition.
I cannot do that, you know? You guys beat me in
I'm
something.
just not trying hard enough, I don't think.
You're right. I need to try better.
next modification.
Cairo can do that.
Look- look, man, once
Nox,
I
you're
get-
not trying hard enough.
Well, once I get my robo schlong, you guys won't be talking shit no more, alright?
Once I get my robo schlong, y'all are fucked. Literally.
Everyone's laughing until the Codian gets the robo schlong.
God.
Alright, then we'll take out the door guards if they're the further ones then.
Okay.
We could hit him with like a car. I was gonna say a double whammy, but I just really want to say car.
We can hit him with like a car.
Okay, for the purpose of this, if Oid manages to get in the back well enough, I will hand him my lovely Titanite egg.
But he has
He's
a
got
sword.
sword.
Oh, that's right.
He's
His
got that
ninja
handle.
body has a cool sword too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Didn't
But I don't
wait,
think
give him
even
the
a
sword back?
titanite sword could kill these guys in one shot. To be honest, 'cause
Well,
they have
it's-
super heavy armor.
Oh, they have armor I can't cut through.
Well, not armor stat, but the armor gives them HP.
Oh, yeah, that's different.
Uh,
Yeah, that's different.
But they do
I was
also
gonna
have
be
armor
like,
stat, just
oh
that
my God.
I
Titanite can
don't
save it.
think much of Ank's machine gun would be able to kill these guys in one blow.
Not one, but like 2 or 3.
I
Like
imagine.
one burst. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they'll be.
I mean, we could absolutely.
I know
Fucking
Titanite
Walter
could
White
maybe
this.
kill them in one shot.
if I roll well enough.
Yeah, if you roll low enough, it'll kill them.
But also, we're saying like one shot. You know, there's 2 swings.
I mean, like I said, if we were to Walter White this, pop Ankh in the back of Bonus's trunk and just drive by these guys.
Bonus gangster firing a 2-handed revolving shotgun at the passenger side window.
He could probably pull it off.
He could. Poorly, but he could. But yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys how you want to do it. You could. There's a chance you kill him in one shot.
Well, either way, I think we're gonna be like hitting the guys in the back. So
The door guards.
yeah.
Alright. So in that case, both Oid and Nox can give me stealth checks at, adding whatever bonuses you get for being, like, invisible or something if Oid wants to be invisible.
I got another 9. Someone, please tell me this is a sign that it wants me to leave already.
Alright, well, I will approach invisibly with a 6 plus mod.
Okay, that definitely sucks the seed in your new body, your new cool, speedy body. Alright, so in that case, you both make your attacks. Nox with the Titanite sword and Robo Ninja with the monofilament blade. So then these two goons both get chances to dodge, disadvantage, and they're not particularly speedy.
Mine's a 40-100.
In total.
Oh, wait, actually, hold on.
Well, that guy
Scroll
definitely
all the
failed.
way down.
That guy actually succeeds. Yeah, he does. Hilarious. One guy rolled 2 7s for reference, so.
Oh, well,
Jeez.
depending
Which of you wants to have your goon
Well.
live?
I will say this. I'll challenge the goon that's living because they get another disadvantage.
They do? For what?
Invisible end.
Alright. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, I was looking at there. I was like, "Fuck, how much damage did I do?" I swear, sometimes it helps to actually pay attention to your character sheet guys.
Believe it or not, it does, yeah. Alright, we rolled a 4 on the third dice, and that fails. So,
Cool. So this is.
I think that's 4d100 for you, because there's 1 for your hand, 2 for this, 1 for your hand, 1 for the sword, 2 for the Titan.
1 for the money, 2 for the show.
3 to get ready, and 4 for the Titanite, yeah.
Yeah, that's 4.
And then Oid's Ninja Sword, I don't know how much his does. That's the Methmobile. Here we go. Robo Ninja. His sword does, what would it do? The standard 1d100, plus 1d100 for the monofilament, plus your bare hands damage, which is 1d100, so 3d100 for Oid's sword.
Hey, you need to do some maths, because I do over, because I'm assuming they only have 1 reaction, yes?
These guys, yes.
Okay, so,
You don't attack once for the surprise action anyway, so.
oh, never mind, then you don't need to do some math. I did 280 damage.
280 damage. Okay, that guy could be, well, he is alive, but he might not be conscious. If he rolls poorly enough, he rolled a 1, yep. That'd do it.
Eight.
So he is unconscious. And what is Oid's damage?
What are my dice again? Sorry.
It was
3D100
100
3D100,
plus.
right?
Yeah, 3d100.
Is it 4?
3.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Hmm?
Who?
Huh?
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 What?
Huh?
What did you ask?
What are you asking?
I'm asking, what are my damage numbers again?
3d100.
3D100.
3100. Okay. That is
Alright.
flat 20.
Flat 200 damage. That guy's also still alive.
Oh my god.
Ooh, yep. It sucks, doesn't it? When you fight corporate goons who have like a actual HP.
That's cringe.
Yeah. Okay, so now you're on initiative.
Oh man, you guys are having a lot less luck than I am.
Yes.
Well, you say that, but you technically failed your mission because he's still alive. Just that nobody knows he's still alive.
Not yet.
Yeah. Or you can roll for for Ankh, John, if you want. What is bonus is
6.
agility? This is the question.
I hate this. I got another 9.
That's an 8.
And then 9, so you got a 17. 8
That's
for Ankh,
like-
plus an 8 is a 16. Bonus, his agility is, I think, a 6. Yeah, so you got an 11. And the enemies, they got a total of 9. What does Oid get?
6 on the die.
So sets a 14 with your new body. Okay, up first, as usual, is Nox. There is one unconscious goon on the floor in front of you as you've, like, stabbed through his chest behind him.
The other goon.
The other
he's getting
dude,
it.
the other dude that Oid walked up behind has also been stabbed through, like, the stomach. But he's kind of still standing, and he's, like, grabbing Oid's robot ninja arm, and he's like, dying.
I will silence him.
Alright.
Wait. Oh, wait, never mind. I was gonna say something, but that was just like aesthetic effect. I was like, is he grappled? I was like, no, that's
fluff.
not what happened.
Yeah.
It's fluff.
So you'll need one action to move into melee with this guy, and then you get in your second action swiping however many times you swipe.
Which is twice. I should really become proficient eventually, so I could swing
You
twice.
you don't have the arm upgrade that lets you swing more times, do you? I don't think you do.
I
So that is
don't.
a thing nowadays.
Oh,
Yeah, that's just 2.
I should be. Yeah. Should be looking into more upgrades then.
Yeah, man. You guys gotta keep up with when I arbitrarily add 80 more upgrades every couple of weeks.
Yes.
All
but-
right, sure, if you're asking for it.
Well, not. Hold on. Not you.
Hold on, you're a special case, all right?
Not the min-maxer in the party, all right? Min-maxer should stay a.
Min-maxer, bro, I barely have any gear.
I mean, yeah, but that's because you're saving up to buy like a nuclear warhead or something.
He's saving
how
up to
you
buy
work.
a plant.
How did you find out my ultimate plan?
I'm going to bomb Lone Star. No. But yeah, okay, so
Well,
there's 2 swipes.
if he dodge, he rolls at disadvantage, just normal.
Because of the invisible end. He fails. With a 3. So you hit him both times. I'm
I only
pretty
need
sure
swing
the bear
once.
damage. The bear damage. Well, okay, if you only swing once, then you should roll because you might not kill him.
Oh, well, I rolled a 220. Yeah, that's what
Okay,
might
yeah,
do it.
then he's dead. So yeah, you just walk up as he's like, "Oh, intruders!" and you behead him. And his
Yes.
cool bionic mask tumbles to the ground. His head's still inside of it, bleeding profusely. You technically have a second swipe you can use, and 3 more feet of movement. So you can get to one of the 2. Well, you can get to the closer of the 2 remaining goons.
I'll walk up,
Right?
be the closer one.
Do you swing at him?
I swing at him.
Alright. He will attempt to dodge. At disadvantage, doesn't matter though. You've already rolled a 4. Yeah, he easily fails. So you do your damage.
300 flat.
Oh, that's just enough to kill him.
Oh,
So you just like stab him right through like the neck, and just and he drops in. You notice that these guys, their outfits are airtight sealed, like biohazard
Oh, like,
uniforms.
is it one of those things where you cut it, and if you do it well enough, there's like air that releases like type
Yeah,
of shit?
yeah. Well, they're not vacuum sealed, but they are airtight.
Ah, I see.
'Cause These,
Also, that was a-
these don't have airtight. These guys have full hostile environment survival suites. Yeah, super
Jesus.
advanced upgrade that makes them immune to like radiation and poison and all
What?
that stuff. Yeah, these guys have really high
I need
tech
to
gear.
get my outfit like that.
Yeah, that's I think it's 7,500 collards to buy. So
I
Not-
think I'm the
not
closest one
bad.
to getting something like that.
yeah, these
Um,
guys are basically wearing like advanced biohazard suits.
It's
Hmm,
like hermetic sealing.
Yeah, yeah.
I see.
Ah.
That's pretty cool.
So that's your turn. Next is Ank.
Ank.
What does Ank do?
What can Ank do?
I don't know where Ank
We haven't
is
gone
right
loud.
now, so
Well,
Um,
assuming, because I know we did it quickly, assuming he was either already distracting or was walking up to distracting, because in the middle of this killing, I went, fuck, we forgot to talk about the distracting.
we did. Well, I
Yeah.
just assumed there wasn't a distraction, to be honest.
Oh.
Because you didn't talk about it, so I was like, oh well, all right, no distraction. But yeah, so Ankh,
That's what I thought too.
I will say that I think Ankh can sprint, right? He has,
I believe so. He's got a pretty high agility. So.
yeah, his agility is 8. He gets the full sprint,
Yes.
which would let him get into melee of the last guy. Ugh.
Okay, yeah, he'll do that.
Donde está la biblioteca?
Technically, doesn't he have like peak human agility?
No, he has enhanced agility, so yeah, so he can sprint fully and get into melee of the last guy in one action.
I think he's just, as he's sprinting, he's lunging for the throat.
Right, this guy can
It's
attempt
good.
to dodge.
I hope
Baby boy is trying to go for the jugular.
Well, our last corporate goon rolled a 2 on the dice. -1 is an unnatural 1. Yeah, so Ankh definitely claws
Yikes.
him.
Good thing he's grappled. That means he won't. Pew 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 pew.
Well, if we're gonna, are you trying to like mechanically grapple him? That's a different roll.
Oh,
Some
I
different.
mean, it doesn't really matter.
I mean,
Because Ankh is able to land this hit.
Yeah, well, the grapple is
Well-
an opposed check versus a dodge.
Yes.
So he wouldn't have spent his reaction if you were grappling him. But if you're just gonna claw him, then his dodge still fails. But
No, yeah. Ankh is going for the throat. Like
Okay.
he's trying to get a good blow on the neck.
all right, so this dude,
Oh,
so
swipe,
Ankh
okay.
does 1d8 times 10 damage times 1.5.
No, I should have probably mentioned that he's using the bite.
Oh, okay, that's a grapple
Ah.
check. So this dude, so
Oh, that is a grapple.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, not like a mechanical grapple in the sense of like he can't move after you bite him, but in order to do the damage, you have to grapple him.
Okay.
So
So what am I rolling for him?
You roll 1d10 and add your agility, which is 8, and then this guy rolls 1d10 and adds his strength.
Oh, you better roll high.
He rolled a 1.
Man.
Oh,
Never
Ankh
mind.
rolled a 9.
Then my super scary corporate soldiers are getting schwacked.
Absolutely rocked and
God.
roll.
Okay, in that case, well, luckily this guy does have armor, but do your 1d100 damage as Ankh leaps up and digs his jaws into this corporate soldier.
Okay. I was gonna say, I know the claws get a 1.5 times, but
Yeah,
I wasn't sure
he's-
about the jaws.
Yeah, jaws do not.
He got a flat hundo.
Flat Hondo. Ooh.
Doesn't that do doesn't do bare hands, right?
No,
No.
Okay.
no, the claws would, but teeth did not. This guy rolled an 8 on his armor check, which, hold on, and that matches. Yes, it does. Heads or tails, Ankh.
Ankh literally flips a coin in his processor. I'm gonna go. Give me tails.
Tails. All right. I rolled heads, so the armor stops the bite. So Ankh leaps,
this guy's
towards
like-
this guy, and he just like bites on his forearm like those training videos of police dogs. And the corporate goon is like trying to like throw Ankh off, but Ankh is like 400 pounds of metal. And so the guy is just kind of wiggling his arm around, and like Ankh is not moving, and he's like, "Bro, come on, let me go. what are you doing?" So that's
I think as
Like
he's
at a
biting,
stalemate.
the jaws are slowly closing.
yes, I'm just
So he's getting like more and more panic, like
yeah. And he just rip his arm free eventually, but he's in melee range of Ankh now, so he can't really
Does he
like,
have
getting
to?
slashed.
Does he have to roll for that? Or
No. Bites aren't like some bite attacks do get permanent grapples. Like if you succeed on the bite, then the target can't move. But normal bites do not. Probably add like an upgrade to the jaw to make bites auto grapple if you
Ooh,
if
yes.
you want them to. But
that would be lovely.
there are also other upgrades for the jaw you get to do more damage. So you gotta pick between grappling or like serrated chainsaw teeth.
I mean, hey, I'm definitely gonna be upgrading Ankh at some point.
Yes, that's Ankh's turn. After Ankh is Void.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, you would be like 35-ish technically feet from. Actually, no, you'd be 40 feet from this goon.
Still to get there.
Well, you have sprint, so you can get there. Actually, we don't even need to use sprint technically, because you can
Yeah,
move
because
40
he
feet.
he has more sprint speed now.
Yeah, he has an 8 agility, so we can move 40 feet anyway.
Nice.
Alright, so first action. Robo Ninja sprinting like Forrest Gump across a grassy yard.
I'm still getting like used to it.
Yeah, so still
Run,
not used to the body.
Oid, run!
Run, Oid, run!
Alright, and then what are you
Hey,
doing?
I guess I'll clumsy, do a bit of a sloppy backflip somersault, triple deluxe over to this guy.
Alright, you do a full gymnast routine.
And then I land in front of him, I bow towards him.
He holds
I
up a
gotta
small
give him
postcard that
respect.
says 9 on it.
Only a 9?
That's it.
That's it. You're done for.
You're getting the monofilament sword.
Yeah, but then I say, your time's over, Kaiba. And then I kind of explain.
Okay.
Time's over.
Alright, so you can stab him 2 times. He can dodge once because he didn't use his dodge to avoid the grapple, because you can't dodge grapple like that. You rolled a 10 this time, so you hit him once.
Oh.
Alright, let me see. That'll be a quick 18.
That would have been fucking
18.
funny if like Oid did all this stuff and then he was about to sheath his sword to unsheath his sheath sword and he was about to unsheath it and pulls out a gun. I've trained my whole
certified
life.
good classic.
Trained my whole life for this.
While
I mean,
you
you
were
can't
away
put
training.
a gun in the hilt of a sword nowadays in K4, so you could do that. You could just like take your sword out and press it to his head and pull the trigger and shoot him, but...
Dodge this, casual!
Parry this, you fucking casual.
Pop, pop. Yeah, Glock him. But yeah, so Oid, double, quadruple somersault, fakey YY, no scopes, this guy with his sword. He's still alive, but he is bloodied at this point, below half health. That is Oid's turn. Next is bonus. Bonus draws his Desert Eagle. No, he could, but you could.
Well, he could do his silent one. He could finally
yeah.
show us the way of the sun, or he could, do the funny haha. He was above them the whole time and land on them finally.
That would crush both Ankh and also Oid. So you know what? Yes, he does that exactly. He tries to package Oid into a metal pancake on the grass.
Damn, you wallied me?
And then, and then he uses his ability called Destroy Evidence to hide the body, so you guys don't know what happened. Which is gone now.
God.
Oh my god, what happened to Oid's robo body? But no, bonus could technically get to melee range of this guy, but he's not gonna.
Fair.
I mean, you
in-
get to
yeah.
melee range and put the
You
gun
can.
right to his head.
I mean, yeah, but like he's not gonna do that.
What will he do?
He's going to draw his suppressed NW 1911 and fire it twice at this guy. Even though these goons have very good ranged armor, Bonus does not care. Bonus is a G like that. He is gangster firing a suppressed pistol from his car. He rolled a 7 and an 8. At a -1 and a +1 for the targeting speed, so that balances out. So I'm pretty sure he just hits. But he also has trigger finger. He can fire a third time. Oh yeah, baby, synergy. Rolled a 6 at a -1 because he gets a -2 with the +1 for targeting speed. So it's still a -1. Because I don't think his arms have. No, they don't have
The recoil dampeners?
Yeah, they're recoil dampers. So it's still a -1. It's still a 5. It's still succeeds. So this is 3 hits, each doing 2d100 damage. Oh,
Plus
baby.
bare hands damage. Just imagine.
Yeah, no. It's
Plus bare
200
hands,
each
plus
dice
critical
is
strikes.
subtracted by 20 for the suppressor. So that's doing
God.
a ton of damage. Okay, so this total is 220 minus 60 is 160. So it's 2 armor checks. that Mr. Goonman has to pass. If a 3 and a 6, those both fail, he dies. Bonus takes this guy.
Oh.
Wouldn't be quite be that quiet, but you know.
Yeah.
Suppressed shots for
understand.
345 ACPs. Actually, wouldn't have been a full minus 20. I think it was a plus 10, so it only would have been a minus 30. So yeah, you definitely be dead. 3 shots. Air this goon out, and he drops dead. You guys aren't
Dang.
sure if these dudes were able to call in reinforcements, however, because you did.
We should definitely check, see if they have any kind of comms on them.
Alrighty. You can.
Plus,
do
Nox
so.
should look them up and down with her electric vision.
What doing?
These guys. I can just tell you the guys. These guys don't have any chrome besides their armor.
Wow. Actually, that's not shocking because of the way you
Yeah.
told us that.
They have do have bionic masks, but that's not technically chrome. And their masks have a HUD. They do have a visual recording uplink, so they have helmet cams, night vision, targeting suite, and an upgraded respirator.
Wow.
Well, that's no bueno.
No, it is not, but we're fine. Maybe.
Alright, I guess I'll look them over for any identification they might have.
Well, the suit you mentioned searching before, Mr. Suitman, he had a taser. Not like a pistol, like a stickum taser. And he had his brain phone, and he had business cards that identified himself as generic suit number 4583. And he works for a Megacorporation called, I think it's Gaia Ecological Renovations Incorporated. It's a full name.
Yeah, that's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful. Yeah.
Let me just double check I got that right. Yes, Gaia Ecological Renovations Incorporated. The other goons do not have any such identification.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna just check out their gun, for no reason in particular.
Well, I'll
That
start doing though.
belongs
is
by
like-
manufacturer.
The manufacturer, actually, I can't tell you the manufacturer. I got rid of the document I needed to have open for this. The rifle he's got belongs to a company called EcoSec.
Ecos.
Huh.
EcoSec. I should probably it would say EcoSec, and then beneath it, it would say like licensed by Gaia Ecological Renovation Incorporated.
They make.
Ah.
Well, if something's licensed by it, does that mean like they're backed by it?
Well, if a company licenses a product, it means that, like, in this case, Gaia gave the rights to producing this weapon to EcoSec, or more likely, EcoSec is a subsidiary of Gaia.
I will just be destroying their helmet cams, but
Okay. Smash.
I mean, it wouldn't have caught any of your faces.
Yeah, I mean, it might have caught bonuses, but he's a mascot anyway.
he has a mouse, so he's
Like
technically fine.
anti-camera tattoos. So.
But yeah, I'm gonna destroy their helmet cams. Does it look like the guns have trackers on them?
The guns. The guns, I can tell you, interestingly, are all caseless.
Huh.
Oh.
They don't have casings on them. And furthermore, if you examine the ammo in the clip, you'll notice that the bullets aren't made of lead. They are, they'd be made of like what you assume is like a biodegradable plastic.
Wow, these guys really tried to make bullets eco-friendly.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, I should also mention I'm
Really cutting down on those killer carbon emissions.
I'm making sure that dragging the bodies back.
Okay. And their riffles would have fingerprint locks.
Ah. I mean, that can be undone.
That can't be bypassed, yes.
Okay, well,
You guys don't know how to do that, but you can.
I
I
mean,
mean-
I'll probably grab one of the guns just, as future-proofing. It might be funny to use at a later date.
Might be funny.
Might
I,
Yes, funny.
but
so funny.
definitely funny haha as well.
So funny.
Okay, well, I will also brandish one of their whole weapons. Do they have anything else on them? Anything else of note? Maybe inventory stuff that I could yoink from them, take their extra mags, maybe even perchance the keys to their vehicle?
Two of them do have sets of keys. They do also all have sidearms. They have pistols and combat knives. They have 2 strange-looking gas grenades, and then each of them has 1 smoke grenade.
Describe to
Alright.
me this
So the pistols look
strange-
like. Are they also this from this eco-friendly company?
Yep, they're also caseless with biodegradable rounds, and they do not have fingerprint locks on them because they're just sidearms. The knives, though, they are fingerprint locked. No, it'd be pretty funny, but
No, the sheath, I can't take
I
it
can't
off.
get it off of the sheath. No, they're not. They're also not fingerprint locked, and the grenades aren't either. Obviously.
Here, I'll yoink their whole kit.
I would in
Okay.
fact like perhaps 2 grenades.
Two,
Let's just see what they
two,
do.
two. Which of the grenades? The smoke grenades or the weird grenades?
I mean, we can get smoke grenades anytime. I want the funny
Yeah,
ones.
that is true.
Yeah, the funny haha ones. And
The
did you
funny
mean
dude?
2 as in because, like, is there 2 per
There's 2
body?
each. 2 each.
Well, I
Ah.
say 2 because one to experiment with, and one to use.
Mm.
Mm.
Well, we each
Okay,
got 2
well-
on them, so you got 8 in total, basically.
All right.
Oh, cool. So I'll
In my case,
yoink 4 and you can yoink 4. We'll distribute
Cool.
later, I guess, if we care to distribute. And then, now to leave.
Limo. Well, I guess at this
Um,
point, you would tell Dr. Vanderhouse to show up with the U-Haul.
Yes, but the reason why I say do any of them have the cars? I want to check the cars, or the Humvee truck, whatever you want to call them. See if they have trackers on them.
The trucks do have trackers, yes. Obviously.
What type of trackers? Like, I can take it off and put it on the floor, or integrate it in?
Probably both, to be honest.
Yeah, I
They're
don't blame
GPS
them for
tracked. They've
having
got
both.
engine trackers on them. They also probably would have like internal radio systems to communicate to HQ, and those can be tracked. But they're fancy. They're fancy vehicles. They're called Safari model trucks. They are armored. They have armored tires, armored windows. The hull is lightly armored, and they've got off-road tires. And they can seat 4 people.
Ah.
Saddened I can't take a criminal safari. Okay, then.
So are you guys taking the pistols or just the rifles?
I'll
by
take
the
a
way.
pistol as well.
Yeah,
Alright.
same. Is there anything in the safaris that are of note?
There would not. Actually, no. Give me a perception check. Let's see.
Seven.
7. You find in one of the trucks a really strange looking deactive drone.
Take it. Take it.
And I can show you what the drone looks like if you want.
Take it.
Sure.
Take
Hold on, Mr. Take It, alright? Unlike you. Okay, calm down.
Are
Calm down.
are you about to bully Cairo for being a loot goblin when you're rummaging through corporate
No,
vehicles
no,
looking
no,
for
no.
for
I'm
these
I
not.
don't even have a chance for loot, so give me an opportunity at this drone.
That's
Oh,
drone
that's
looks
an-
like.
Yoink it! Please, I beg of
I can feel Cairo's fucking
Well,
what's
if you're
our
sharing
oh
your perspective,
come on, it's
Carlo
definitely being
is
shared.
pleading
What's
with you.
what's the fucking oh my god, what's our digital space thing?
Matrix?
I forgot the name. Yeah, I can feel his matrix just busting right now.
No.
I'll check it to see if there's a tracker, cause you know for a fact, man, there's a tracker here. Actually,
I can
I don't-
deactivate it.
what am
if
I
it's
talking
not
about?
Online,
I don't-
it's
I don't need to
deactivatable.
take it, cause you're coming here, right?
No, he's going
No!
to Moonshine.
No, you're going to Moonshine first, then.
Yeah.
Take it with you, please.
Okay,
That's
I'll
a top tier reconnaissance drone.
I
okay,
should note that it
okay.
is, I think it's a tiny or a small class drone. It's like two word. It's like, it's kind of like you know those like glider planes you can make. They're like a
Yeah.
couple feet by couple feet. It's like
That's
that, but
so
it's made of steel.
cool.
And
It's so cool.
the wings are made of like razor sharp steel.
Jesus. All right, then what I will say is I need to know the tracking. I need to see what I'm working with here, cause remember, try and leave the city and not be chased.
Okay.
I mean, hey, once we meet up, I can deactivate that tracker.
Give me an intelligence check at disadvantage because you aren't a tech person.
Well, I got 2 8s.
Okay. So you have a look over. Have a look over this drone, and there is a tracking device on it.
What type?
It's just like a computer chip hooked up to the like main processor.
Yoink.
All right. Give me another intelligence check to remove it properly.
Damn, I was really thinking it was a USB gun. Oh Jesus Christ! Our Cairo's want is in my rolls. I got a fucking 10.
Okay, so yeah, so you remove the tracking chip without causing any problems.
Yes.
Oh,
And I can also tell that while you're rummaging around in this thing's guts, you learn that this thing, this drone, is called a Crow model surveillance drone. It is also produced by Gaia Ecological Renovations Incorporated.
Interesting. Alright.
It's a fat yoink. An invaluable asset to the team.
Yes.
Yes.
So now that I have that, I got my goons. I'm gonna just. How far is the parking garage that we would have left the truck?
Probably like a half an hour away.
Okay. And can I have like either if I have bonus drive me there, is that going to slow down the packing up, or because he's not here right now, it doesn't matter?
I mean, if bonus leaves to bring you to the place to the other truck, then yes, that will slow the packing up and down. Not by a lot,
Okay,
but a little
then.
bit.
then a little bit's enough because we already like missed our chance to have like 4 hours of free time. So I will go there
This is
myself.
very true.
I will go there myself, and
Okay.
I'll whatever you want to do.
Alright, you walk down the block and call an Uber.
Yeah, like
A sci-fi
yeah.
Uber. A Hermes Prime Uber.
Yeah.
Call up Xantharp, I need a taxi. And he's like, use the app. Why do you gotta call me all the time?
And Thorpe, I accidentally
You
logged
just
out
be
of your
using
app.
Uber.
I forgot my password, Xantharp. What is it? I don't know your password.
Xanthorpe, I overcharged the company credit card.
What did you buy? I bought you gifts for your birthday.
God. Cursed.
And I'm not the tax bracket to pay for them.
Why did you buy a solid diamond toilet? Don't ask.
Don't ask questions.
Just say thank you.
You're lucky I didn't buy
It
a
was
solid
supposed
diamond
to go
horse.
It was supposed to go with the golden bidet, but
Golden bidet.
It
Where's
didn't
my
ship in
diamond
time.
pony? My cool
It's-
mask.
next to your golden bidet.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
hop
I'll
onto your
leave. I'll
Hermes
whatever you
Uber.
want to do. And effectively, I'm no longer there.
All right. In that case, what do you do, Wade?
Oh wait, before you need me to roll anything, or we're all safe to assume I get
Oh,
in truck,
You're
leave.
Oh, you're gonna take a corpo truck.
No, not that. The
Okay.
Uber. The
You're gonna
Uber.
get in the,
Oh,
you're gonna get in the sci-fi.
don't scare me like that.
Well, I was like, huh? What in the truck? Okay. Yeah, you don't have any problems doing that.
All right, cool.
Michael, do you well?
That's what I was wondering, because I'm thinking to myself. I go,
Hmm.
is it just as easy as walking away and showing them my badge like we did to enter the city?
All right.
I mean, it could.
I'm debating if I should make Kyle roll a luck check or if I should make you pick a coin side.
Well, luck.
Oid, heads or tails?
Oh no.
Oh, why me?
Why you? Because you're not lucky. That's why.
Heads.
Heads. All right. Well, I got tails.
Oh no.
All right. Cool.
No, not cool.
Cool. Very cool, actually. Yes.
Not cool.
As Nox drives away, actually, Nox, are you gonna hold on to the drone, or like who has that?
I imagine, like, personally,
Bonus.
safety-wise, I'm not holding on to the drone, because I'm thinking to myself, I go, yeah, if I didn't take out all the tracking, then they're gonna be like, why, where the fuck's the drone going?
There's this inactive drone in an Uber.
Like, what do you mean you lost the crow drone?
What do you
it
mean
just
the
grew.
Kroberg locked the
didn't-
credit card?
Wait,
didn't you
are
take the tracking out of it?
Well, yeah, sure, but come on, like, I'm not super technological. I can't get like a microchip that's naked to my EM vision now. All right, I can only dig so deep inside this bird's
yeah.
guts.
What are you doing, Step Crow?
Stop.
I was thinking the
What are you
same
doing,
thing.
Step Crow?
That was the best trick I'm gonna make all week. All right, I'm proud of myself
No,
for that one.
I don't have the crow.
Okay, who has the crow?
Well, it's there at the site. Just put it like that.
Okay, so I will say that Bonus puts it in his trunk.
Cool.
All right, I just wanted to make sure that before I moved on. Okay, so after Dox gets in the Hermes Prime chariot service ride share vehicle, it comes to your attention that maybe the reason that there was a crow drone in one vehicle and not the other vehicle is that one of them was already being used.
So wait, oh.
I mean, I figured the moment you started talking about that, I'm like, fuck.
Yep. Because you guys never look up. I've tried to drill that into your heads so much this mission.
You have
Look
not.
up. What do you mean? Every time you've done
No,
something,
I'm
it's been a
gonna,
drone.
gonna be honest. We kind of had this coming. I think you mentioned last time that this
Mm-hmm.
place has a lot of drones in their airspace.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The city's like run by, maintained solely by drones. And everything you've done, you've always been watched by aerial drones, and you never look up for aerial drones. So, but I will say that Oid, this comes to you as you're like, I see. The question is, who is the
Okay,
drone
well,
following? Mm-hmm.
sure. I'll look up.
Okay, you look up. You see a very teeny tiny black, vaguely crow-shaped dot following Knox's rideshare.
All right.
Bro, we could get 2 crow drones for the price of 1.
I'm shooting
Hey,
this crow
Bonus.
drone, brother.
Hey, Bonus. What's your not your biggest gun, but your longest gun?
He reaches
Unzips his
into his trench coat and produces the like KE version of an M4.
Where did he even store that? You know what? I'm nope.
Hey, look,
You know what
man.
the answers do.
You'd be surprised.
The answer may surprise you.
It's definitely not a prison pocket upgrade, I could tell you that much.
Bionic butt cheeks. That's what it is. Storage compartment. But yeah, no, he gets in his car and he produces an assault rifle.
Want to help me do some scoot shooting?
Bonus looks up at this tiny black dot. You imagine he squints because you can't see his face. Would his rifle be able to hit? I think his rifle would just be able to hit this crow. Like it's a heck of a long shot.
As
think
far
he
as
can do
I understand it, if he doesn't shoot the crow out of the sky, the least he can do is,
Take
I mean,
attention.
or bonus suggests to Oid that he get in his hover car and fly into the drone.
you
this is
took
I mean,
away
hey,
my thunder!
That would honestly be very cool.
You took...
Okay,
Bro, wait,
bonus gets in his
even
car.
better. Even
Thank you,
better.
bonus. Very cool.
Hold on. If we want to be cooler, dangerous but cool, he grabs the crow out of the sky.
Well, that would be a
Really
an
hard.
inhuman
And-
feat of agility. I don't think.
Yes.
I mean, maybe if he had bullet time suite, he could act that fast and grab that.
Yeah, I
earlier,
could see
but
that. This
not-
does
not-
seem like
no.
the type. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it just- he
so
gets to
Bonus
run
just
someone over with
Gets
this car.
in his hover car, and he like looks at Oid through the window, and he like gives a little quick salute, and then just poof, he just launches into the air because it's jailbroken. This massive cloud of dust kicks up, and then like you see Bonus's car like turn, like pivot, and like follow where the crow is, and then it kind of like leads the shot a little bit. I'm gonna make a perception check for Bonus doing this, by the way. I'm gonna give him advantage because he's taking the time to aim. He got a 9. Plus 1 is a dirty 10. So he launches his hover car forwards, and then he collides with this crow drone after a few seconds of flying. That drone
Gets
is
stuck in the grill.
rubble.
Gets
That-
stuck in the grill.
That drone is nothing more than nuts, bolts, and scrap metal now.
I
Alright,
could probably
well-
fix it.
At that point, I suppose I will, clap and cheer and, cry a little bit too. But I'm also going to send messages to not just Nox, but also Kyra, saying that we might have to accelerate our timetables as we have been seeing.
Okay. New plan. Begin unpacking that warehouse immediately.
Oh yeah, baby.
Nox, get your ass out of the city. And I am almost at the location to get our payment.
I think
You'd be like
this
10 minutes
start-
from Moonshine's place at this point.
I think since the good doctor's not there yet, I think you should just start packing some of the stuff in the van.
In the van, yeah.
Okay. Well, Bonus will park his car, and then he will text in the group chat, saying that the reason the crow decided to follow Knox is probably because it already relayed that the rest of us were staying at the greenhouse, and so was ordered to follow the one person who was leaving the scene. So they know that you guys are hanging around at the greenhouse, and like
Someone's
have taken
leaving.
note. Yeah, somebody's probably on their way right now. Is my point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's get packing now.
Alrighty. I mean, you do have
Talking agility
two
checks.
people here. I mean, all right, yeah, sure. Let's just roll some agility, and I will roll for the doctor because she does show up a few minutes after Knox leaves.
Well, whilst we're packing, I would like to have
Keep going. Yeah.
what?
Yeah, keep going.
I don't.
Huh?
I don't know if that's a good one.
No, it's not good. Keep going.
Ah,
What do you guys say?
Can I have Ankh help them out?
No.
Whatever.
No.
What I was gonna say is I want Ankh to watch the front, the street, because
all right, yeah.
as soon as we get even the slightest inkling of someone showing up, I'm gonna turn invisible and I'm gonna do something funny.
Okay.
Okay.
He'll sit in like one of the. Are there bushes out front? No, right?
They're not. No.
No. Okay, so he's just gonna keep a low profile out in front.
All right. What did you get for your agility check, Mr. Oid?
My agility check.
Yeah.
I will have to tell you that when I actually roll the die. Oh, that's a 9.
Oh.
Oh,
Too bad
Oh.
that's not good enough to count out the 2 natural ones I rolled.
for who?
For both Bonus and the Doctor. They both got ones.
Oh my god.
They ain't moving shit.
Yep. So they are doing it, just that the agility check doesn't help them at all. They're just moving it at a normal
Yeah,
pace.
it's just normal stuff. you
But
know?
Oid, in his super cool Robo Ninja body, is like, fireman's carrying like 3 boxes at once, and he's like lunging back and forth through the doors, and
He's Space Marine sprinting through this place.
Yeah, basically.
The whole ground is shaking at his very movement.
Yeah. And after 15 minutes or so, half an hour, I'll say 15 minutes. 15 minutes of packing up, right about when Kyra would arrive at the By the Falls Folly Cave Mineshaft Bar. Ankh alerts all of you that movement has been detected down the street.
Alright. I turn invisible. I go outside.
All right, you go outside, and you see a very large vehicle. pull
Oh,
up
I
in
don't like
front.
this very
Oh,
large
no.
vehicle.
That doesn't bode well.
I mean, it's not
Define
very
very
large.
large.
Is maybe a bit of an exaggeration. It's just, I mean, it's bigger than a car, bigger than the
Oh.
trucks, but it's
You
not like
might want to use the van.
it is this vehicle.
You
Oh,
might want to utilize the van.
I'm having flashbacks, except it's not on a buggy anymore. It's on a damn APC.
Yes, it is an APC.
I mean, okay, what are the odds Ankh can make the shot?
Wait, what do you mean?
Make
Where
what
the
shot?
odds that Hold
He
on.
can try to shoot the driver.
All right. Actually, you know what? They don't know that. They might know. I don't know what they know. But if there's one thing I do know, we may or may not have an upgrade yet that could withstand the bullets of Ankh. Do we? Yes, no, maybe?
What's in the bullet? I mean, vehicles take less damage from bullets below 50 caliber, and Ankh's gun
He's
is
shooting
technically below
literally
50
50
caliber.
caliber.
Technically,
What?
his gun is less than that.
It's
It
an
is.
APLMG.
Yeah, but it's not 50 caliber. It's just AP.
Armor piercing though.
Yes.
Anything with an armor stat of number 3 or below.
Yes, and vehicles don't have armor stat. They just have flat
They
damage
have
reduction.
mechanics, yeah.
Yeah. Bigger
That's the
vehicle,
thing.
more damage reduction.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a
I
nice
mean,
balance.
hey, he can fire up to 4 shots per volley.
Yeah.
Look.
You can still shoot at the driver. You just have to make sure that you pierce the windshield first.
As far as I'm thinking,
That's why I'm saying 4 shots, like called shot to the windshield.
but you're saying you want 4 direct. You're like the driver needs
Yeah, the
to
driver-
go.
Well, I mean, each
Well-
shot is at I think a -2.
Oh, that's a
-2.
huge minus. Hold
Yeah,
on.
it'd be a big penalty.
My next
4
question.
times
though,
at a -3.
Oh, plus the -2 for shooting in a driver in a vehicle. So -5. Bonkers.
So I need to roll anything above.
you need to roll.
Essentially, anything above a 5 because his perception is 7.
Tipping is 7. So if it's a
Well, this is
-5, you gotta
to-
roll an 8 or higher.
Yeah, because remember it. Yeah.
So you have a 20% chance of success, maybe 30%.
Here's my better question: how fast is this vehicle going?
Not very.
Because not very. Never mind. It doesn't matter if you shoot at its tires or anything. It's not gonna like flip over.
I mean,
on
it's
itself.
going like, 35 miles per hour. It's an APC. They don't go very
Yeah.
fast.
No, I'm not saying like
okay,
how
what-
fast. I'm saying if it could flip over on
Oh,
itself.
no.
What kind of armament does the vandalism van have?
The Vandalism van has a not 50 caliber machine gun.
Hold on.
I think it has a normal. I don't think you got the 50 caliber. I think you only got like the.
We got
They
the
have the
Gatling.
tri-barreled Gatling gun.
Yes.
Where is that? It's under Knox's shoot. How much damage it does, it determines the caliber. Cron card 2.0. The Vandalism van. It does not do. It is.
I'm
3d12 times 10 damage is not 50 caliber. So it is also probably, I think, the same caliber as.
It's a light machine gun. It's not gonna.
RPG.
Yes. No. We.
Well, if my car was here, I'd be able to fire. I'd be able to fire rockets at it, but.
You're
Very
an hour
sorry.
away.
Hold on. What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Tires. What's his tires looking like? What's his tire game looking like?
I should probably make you do checks for this, but I won't, because I'm a nice guy.
Thank
The
you,
tires
nice guy.
are armored and off-road.
I forget how good those are.
Armored, they have like
They have more
50
health.
more percent.
Yeah.
Or 50 more percent. Jesus Christ. They have 50 more health
They have
than
100 more
normal
health.
tires. 100 more health than more tires.
Well, yeah,
And
it does,
off-
of course, has 6 tires as well, so.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
if
yes,
you
it's-
want for at least the first round from the van, because it's very risky, because I imagine the turret, wants to aim for things that shoot back at it.
I mean, it's either that or we cut and run with what we've got. And this scientist understands that these are extenuating
You
circumstances,
know what?
and we're getting paid to get her out of the city, and not this level of risk.
Hold on. Can I shoot the turret?
You can. If
Oh.
you shoot the turret and you do enough damage, you will disable the gun. They do have separate HP pools.
What I'm saying, hear me out. Fuck the driver. The turret needs to go.
And you would assume there is a gunner. If you kill the gunner, then the damage more anyway.
Yeah, but we don't know where the gunner could be. He could be in the middle. He could
This
be in
is
the back.
true,
Like,
yes.
look
It
how
could
long
be a
that
remote
APC
turret.
is. See, as much as I would love to say, let's
So
kill the
do you
gunner,
want
I want
do
to
you
disable
want
the turret.
do you want to have all available remote munitions take aim at that turret?
I think it's our best strategy for living right now because we don't know what the turret fires, and if it does
This
fire
is true.
something, it probably won't survive if it hits enough.
This is
The
very
turret
true.
looks 50 cal.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Oh
So
dear, yes.
definitely the turret needs to
Let's
go.
let's start going at that turret. So what are you thinking, Oid? You're the one in control here.
Actually, here's a question I
I've got
gotta ask.
4d10 at the ready for Onk's machine gun,
How
if
close?
you so choose.
How close do I have to be for that turret? By the way,
For what turret? The
I'm
van?
wondering. Yes, because I know it's remote control, but I'm wondering how far its
Yes.
range really is. Because
Do you have
if I
linkages?
knew, I think I do. Didn't we put that in?
Then-
Hold on.
I don't remember. But if
I
it's
got it.
basically the range is
I know
effectively
Cairo
infinite.
does.
The range is effectively
I know
infinite.
Cairo has nerve linkages.
Yeah, because like you can also work on like an app and stuff, so it's infinite range for the remote control. It's not like a modern day drone.
So I've reached my destination essentially.
yeah, so that's what
Oh,
I'm doing.
dude.
I'm gonna hard cut to Cairo across
Oh
the
my
city.
God,
Yeah,
guys!
as this APC rolls up, you can't tell if there are goons in the APC, by the way, but there is a room for goons. So it like pulls up out front, and then we hard cut to Cairo, who arrives at the Blythe Walls Folly, and there you see out front, not Moonshine. Who is this? Random goon number 4444, with a gun. And he's just
With a
chilling
gun?
There. He's just chilling there, and the planks have been removed. And you
I'm going to move my coat and place my hand on my gun. I'm here for my payment.
And like the hillbilly gangster mercenary, like puts a hand up to his ear, and he's like, "Yeah, boss, we got somebody here who says that he's here to get paid." And then like he waits a couple seconds. He's like, "All right, you can go in."
All right, I'm keeping a weary eye out.
Oh, I mean, you're hiding behind a mask, so you should be kind of fine. However, I do have nerve
I
linkages,
don't
by the
know
way.
what I actually look like, but like
No, I was talking
they
about.
know me
No, I
in
was
my
talking about
mask.
you having a facial expression of being wary.
Yeah, I
Also, you do have a
like my
con,
mask
so-
is just stoic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm letting them look at it.
Cool. However, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll just be right back. Also,
Change
I
of
do have nerve
pantaloons.
linkages, so I'm good.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Good.
But yeah, all right. So you enter into the Blythe Walls Folly Bar, perhaps the last time. And
No, definitely for the last time. I don't plan on coming back here.
you walk down that same long, cavernous hallway and pass by a couple more armed mercenaries who are just kind of smoking glow sticks and chilling in here. And you enter into the main room, and you can see that all of like the tables that were spread around this big open area have been bunched up together in the middle of the room, and there is a giant armory's worth of guns and weapons and ammo boxes stacked on this massive line of tables, and there are like a bunch of goons just like putting more boxes next to it and cleaning the weapons and stuff like that. And you see that at the bar, Moonshine is behind the counter, and he is talking with a very clean-looking gentleman in a suit with like aviator glasses on.
I'll walk over and ask for my payment.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna roll a check. Alrighty then. And then I'm gonna roll another check. Alrighty then. Cool. Okay. So, you walk up to the bar, and Moonshine sees you, and he's like, "Oh, if it isn't just the fellow I was looking to see. Please, Mr. Farrow, this is Mr. Johnson." And he points to the suit.
Not interested.
He's like,
Payment.
"Oh no, you've already taken a job from this fine man. He's the fellow paying you."
All right. Well, where's the money?
And then Moonshine reaches below the bar, and he rummages through the stuff down there, and he lifts a briefcase, because this is a lot of money that he has to give you, because you guys are taking a ton of money, and he puts his hand on the briefcase, and he's like, "So, Mr. Farrow, I was hoping to say good day to the rest of your companions. Will they not be joining us for our final celebratory drink?"
No, I'll open up the briefcase and check it for any trackers.
Okay, and you crack open the briefcase. All of the cash seems to be there, but he does keep his hand on the briefcase. You can't take it, but he does let you look at it and stuff. No trackers, no die packs. It's all legit, cold hard collars, as the kids say these days.
No, they won't be joining us. They're busy packing.
Like, of course, I do understand. But just before you go, I do want to confirm. Billy Winthrop is dead, is he not?
I watched him fall to the ground after I pulled the trigger. About as dead as one can get.
He's like, but did you make sure that he was dead?
I took an attack of opportunity. Not many people can survive a 308 to the chest.
Alright, roll me a charisma check.
That's a 10.
Alright. And he's like, alright. Well, in that case, I suppose the three of us have concluded our business. And he kind of like, gestures to you and then to the suit. And he's like, pleasure doing business with all of you. And I do hope that you and your friends will stop by Atlanta sometime in the future. Come by again.
We'll see about that. I'll take the briefcase and start walking away. I will let you know, Dakota, that I was recording that entire conversation.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna hold on to that little recording until I get to my car, and then look up contact information for the Winthrop family.
Okay. Cool. You look up contact information for the family. Yeah, you find like the number for their like main plantation home.
I will send them an email saying I've got information on your only rival. Guarantee that me and my crew can leave this city in safety, and it's all yours.
Gimme another charisma check.
I'll say this has to do with the youngest member that was shot today. That is an 8.
An 8. Okay. So a few minutes pass, and
I would have pulled off by now.
okay. And you get a response back that just says we're interested.
I will message and be like, look, I'm just a lowly mercenary that was hired to do it, but I know the person who ordered the job. And then I'll send the video of the conversation that I had with Moonshine.
I imagine your voice is scrambled.
Yes. Well, no, I'm sending emails from a encrypted email.
No, I mean like the video because.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Cairo has a voice changer, so obviously.
Okay. Alright, yes, you send the video over. You may have caused a lot more trouble than you intended to.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
I'll email them with the video and be like, do I have a guarantee of safety for me and my crew?
You get an email back in like a minute that says the Winthrop family will not retaliate against you, but that suit is another business.
That suit is another business.
Oh shit.
You just ratted out an executive from Gaia.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh.
Very nice, very nice.
Well, I wouldn't have been focused on him. I would have been focused on Moonshine.
No, but
Doesn't
here's
matter,
the
you
thing,
still saw
though.
him. He was still there.
Oh.
They know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, you know what?
At least it's not one family after us.
I mean,
Yeah.
Winthrop family's not gonna
mean-
hate you so much. Moonshine will when he figures out what happened. And the corporate guy. Well, I'm gonna get to that.
It's a whole different story, I suppose.
Yeah. So, you're on the hyperway at this point, because it's been like 10 minutes or whatever since you pulled away from False Folly. And you notice that there are some more of those Gaia trucks following you.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, alright.
That's
I'm just
not
gonna
alright.
kick it up.
Okay.
Drive a little bit faster.
You drive a little bit faster. The trucks try to keep up. If you keep accelerating, eventually you will just overpower them.
Yeah, that's the that's the idea.
Okay. Okay, now I have to think for a second. Now things have gotten like 4 times more complicated than they were a minute ago.
I know. He did the thing. He quadruple backstabbed.
Well, that's like a sextuple backstab because you involved like you cross the wires. You know, you cross the streams of politics. So now everybody is matter to everybody.
I'm telling you, by the time we come back here, it's gonna be a wasteland.
If.
Okay. Okay. I have to think. All right. So,
I didn't expect that.
you told the Winthrops about about Moonshine working to kill their kid. They already figured that. But what's interesting is that there's also a Gaia executive on that recording to prove that Moonshine is in league with Gaia, and that's like a whole other business. And Gaia's been trying to keep this whole thing as like clandestine as possible and as quiet as possible until the APC showed up. So at this point, they know that. Okay. All right, because Gaia knows a lot more than you think they know. I'm just
Let me
gonna
get
say
this
that.
straight. Gaia is with both families.
Well, yeah, because Gaia's a megacorporation, and the Winthrops
Yes.
run a local corporation.
And now the
Yeah.
feud may or may not be strong enough for them to be like, well, we're not gonna help you like chase these guys out, Gaia.
Well, the
type of
Winthrops
deal.
we're never gonna really side with Gaia. They don't really care about the eco companies' beefs. But what this means is that now the Winthrops have dirt on Moonshine, and because now they have footage of like, oh look, Gaia, your Spec Ops mercenary team has been breached, and we have video proof that you're involved in at least an assassination plot against Billy. So I think what's okay. And
A lot
Gaia
of
also
shit just
still hates
happened
you
right now.
guys because of the whole greenhouse thing, and because they still want to kill the doctor, and you sent. And the Winthrops gave you protection from them, but they can't control Gaia because Gaia hates you for like unrelated reasons that Winthrops don't really care about. But the Winthrops are just trying to leverage you guys for what's happening, and trying to leverage Gaia for what's happening. And Moonshine is trying to leverage Gaia and you to get back at the Winthrops, and you guys are also leveraging everybody. It's just a giant web of I don't even know what's going on anymore. It's gotten fractalized. It's just
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
So I'm trying to think about how dedicated would Gaia be to stopping you at this point. I mean, they've already done an APC, but that's just because like.
Well, I
they raised
mean,
the
I
alarms.
imagine they can't stop the current APC if they were
No.
to stop anything at all.
No.
So, if they were
Because
to be
now
like,
Gaia-
shit,
I'm right now on my way out of the city.
Yes, but
Yes.
what I'm saying is, if they were to call in a situation where they call off people and try to figure out things less about mercenaries and more about political issues, I imagine the APC or the Safaris chasing Cairo wouldn't chase, but the APC they'd have to be like, that's probably a loss, because I imagine this information does not get out in time, and there's already a firefight going on.
Yeah. So okay, I'm debating about how much information I should give away right now to you guys about what the
It is-
different factions know. But
I
this is going to
mean,
be the last time you guys are in the city, or at least the last
Yes.
day of being in the city for a while. I can
yeah, if
reveal
we were
to
to
you.
come back, we'd definitely be
would
not
be
in
under
a
different
job.
identity.
Shut up.
It would be under
Yeah, different
times.
identities, different cars, different everything.
Okay, so in that case, I can just tell you out of character what everybody really knows. So all those roles I've been doing this whole time is that Moonshine knew that Billy was a platinum member of LSSI, which means the minute he goes unconscious, they send an ambulance to resurrect him. So he knew from the moment you texted him saying that it was done that you were lying, basically. Even if you knew it or not, even if you were aware that you were lying or not. So that's why Moonshine asked if you double checked if he was dead, and I made you roll that charisma check, because if you failed, he wouldn't have believed you and he would have killed you, or at least tried. So there's that. Gaia obviously also knows everything.
I imagine,
they know
'cause they're on
they
both
know
sides.
who's doing it. They know where you're doing it. They know who you're doing it with. They know who you're doing it against. They know how long you've been in the city. They know everything. And they don't like that. They don't like you. They especially don't
Fair
like you
enough.
because now you're on loose end. Because not only if you had just left and let bygones be bygones, that would have been a big deal. But now you've revealed
Vexed
their
them.
super secret spec ops ploy. So yeah, okay. So I'm gonna end the episode off with this little mini cutscene. Cairo, you're speeding down the hyperway headed towards the city. Nox, you are already in the 18-wheeler, speeding out of the city. Well, not speeding, driving calmly to the radio out of the city. Cairo, out of the between the roaring of your MDR car's engines and the whooshing of buildings and pedestrians and cars around you, you hear the beating of helicopter wings. And you look in your rearview mirror, and you spot a very large helicopter pursuing you. I have art for this helicopter.
This is not okay.
Not as okay as I'd like it to be.
How do you plan on avoiding this helicopter? When I post the image of it in chat, when I find it, here we go.
It's just a
right.
warthog.
All right.
This is the helicopter.
There are two ways that I can handle this. I can either deploy flares and try and take a turn at extremely high speeds into a tightly knit corner of the city and just rush for the gate. I can try to outspeed the helicopter because I know I have the speed for it. And I know my car can make the rolls for it. Or I can slam on my brakes and fire a rocket at this thing. What's the consensus here?
I don't know.
I mean,
For me personally, I would avoid trying to engage the helicopter in combat, because for right now it's just a helicopter.
This is
But
true.
if you shoot at it, it might turn into a helicopter with some pretty big fucking guns on it.
This is also very true. Yeah.
I mean, it does
so
have
should
a
I
rail
just-
cannon mounted to the front, so
Should I just
is
try
that cannon rail cannon, or
yes, a rail gun.
you're
should
gonna
I
lose in a
just try
fight?
to outspeed this thing?
I would
Yeah.
say take the evasive option. Don't engage it if you don't have to.
Okay, fine. Now here's the question: should I outspeed or defensive driving through narrow city streets?
Whichever one you think your car can pull the best.
Let's
And
check
don't use the
maneuverability.
flares yet.
Unless I have to.
Yeah, because I imagine you pulling the flares, they're probably gonna look at you and be like, "Why is he really pulling the flares?"
This is true. So for right now, I'm gonna test the speed and metal of my car, and just absolutely gun it down the hyperway towards the exit of the city.
Okay, so you just kick it in at like 7th gear. Just
Yes.
push the car as hard as possible. I have to look.
Oh my
at how
god!
fast
I
this
just realized you're
helicopter is.
finally going to MDR level, maybe, because
Yeah,
I don't
finally
think
pushing
you've
it.
ever. Yeah, you might want to be careful. I imagine things are gonna get a lot faster than you're actually used to.
Well, I've got what, a V8? I've got a V8 and a supercharger.
Yes. You do have a very speedy vehicle, But helicopters move very quick.
Yes.
Where is your vehicle? The MDR car. Fuel of 8. So you have a slightly higher fuel stat. But air vehicles move more times per, have a bigger multiplier to their per turn movement. So I think he's still a little bit quicker. Technically, I don't remember.
Just look at its thing, maybe.
Well,
Oh, fuck. No. Oh, yeah. We'd have to scroll all the way through
I
the
have to scroll
rule book.
through the rule book for that. So I will say, that you just gun it and just speed demon your way from this helicopter. And I should know this is not a small helicopter. This is like a transport chopper. It is not small. It's a big helicopter. It's got a big old autocannon mounted to the front of it, real autocannon. And you as you're bobbing and weaving down the hyperway, and the helicopter is keeping pace, but very slowly, sort of losing ground. You see the gun shudders and kicks on and starts to track you for a second, as you're just still speeding up, accelerating. You're pushing the gauge of the speedometer to the very bottom as far as it can go. And you would imagine if this was a movie that we would be cutting to the interior of the helicopter, where the pilots are getting the go-ahead from command to open fire on this dirty criminal who's defaced the reputation of their corporation. And honestly, I don't think they would get the go-ahead to use the big gun, because the big gun would cause a big explosion, and that would cause collateral damage. So I think they're just going to try to trail you. And because you are, at least I would just say for the sake of cool, you are a little bit faster, which isn't realistic, but it's fine. You work a little bit quicker, and they are reduced to just a tracking role, as they are unable to get a clean shot and don't want to blow up the hyperway. At the same time, we hard cut back over to the greenhouse with an APC parked in front of it. And you guys are preparing to just open fire on the turret, take out what you can when you can, and then get out as fast as possible. The APC parks out front, and it stops, and the turret just aims at the greenhouse for a second, but nothing happens. And we just stand there, and they just and you can see the door to the side hatch for the APC opens up, and you see one of the soldiers start to leave the APC, and then he stops mid motion, and then gets back in the APC, and the hatch shuts, and nothing happens. What do you guys do?
I was just stand still.
Well, the whole time they're parked there, I'm approaching while invisible.
Okay, give me an agility check at advantage. Or double advantage, because you got quiet legs.
I got funny legs, yeah.
Funny leg.
I need to get funny legs.
Alright, that's a 6 is the highest.
Jeez, okay.
Not great, I know.
Yeah, but yes, you are able to get up to the APC. And as you get right up to it, you can hear the soldiers arguing over the radio from the inside.
Ooh, what do they
Alright,
say?
what are they saying?
They're like, "Oh, we've come all this way, Captain. What do you want us to do? We're already here." And what do you mean you can't get confirmation from the higher ups? What? You already approved this action when the alarm went off. When I was like, they killed Jeremy again. What do you
Again?
Again? They
They
killed him.
Jeremy and not Jeremy.
And they also killed Front Door Freddy and Front Door
Franklin.
Not front door Freddy.
Like what? Yeah, we have to avenge their deaths, sir. And a couple more seconds of silence. And what do you mean something weird's going on? Oh, what do you mean there's red tape? What do you mean red tape? We shouldn't need red tape. We have assault rifles. And just basically, you get the feeling that the current political situation has spiraled into such a cluster that like that nobody knows what's going on or what to do about any of it, and so
Oh,
everything has
so
been put on hold until they can figure out what's going on.
it's one
Really
of
okay.
those moments.
Okay.
Okay.
Really quick, I've got a question.
Sure.
Would I be able to contact Xanthorpe?
Oh God.
You can call Xanthorpe.
I want to ask him if I'd be able to call in a favor for a favor. A job that I can do in the future for no charge at all.
He's like, all right. I assume this is something important. What do you want?
I'd like you to bury Gaia in so much red tape and paperwork that they have to lose track of me.
It's like Gaia. All right. Though they're kind of not in my jurisdiction, but I'll see if I can. And you hear him like turn away from the phone, and he's like, "Oh, you have anything on Gaia? What? Yeah, no, the other one. I assume that one. Yeah, it can be.
I'll
is it
tell him
there?
that it's the. I'll tell him that it's the one that I'm referring to
Yeah, the
by
Atlanta
telling them
branch,
that like the Atlanta branch, that they're a bunch of nature freaks.
Okay, he's like, all right, yeah, okay. He turns away and he's like, no, yeah, get that one. What do we got on that? What? All right, and he turned back to the phone. He's like, all right, I've got an old friend of yours looking into this right now. I don't know if I can help. They don't really use our network. I say, going to the wiki and seeing if they use his network. Yeah, I think because Hermes is a shipping company.
Yes.
A very big shipping company, but a shipping company, and that's all that they do. So, the most he could do is say that you are like a Megacorporate representative, effectively, and that would give you like diplomatic immunity from
that'll
this
do.
company. But
That'll do.
that won't stop them from following you or
Hey,
killing
they
your
can
friends.
follow me all they like.
So.
They can follow me
Wait,
all they like.
Let me get this straight.
But
It won't.
the guys over at the greenhouse, they're currently getting the word to not fire. So I wouldn't know that, but out of character, I know that. So I mean, hey, getting me whitelisted, that's totally fine.
Like, I mean, I don't think this is like. Are you sure you're willing to do a whole mission of my choosing? All I gotta do is hit a button in AR to make this happen. This feels like it's not worth it.
I mean,
They're just
Job at a
following you for
discount,
right
then?
now.
job at a discount. I mean, hey, it gets me out of the city.
It's like, yeah, I don't. I mean, like I can get you access to like drones that we use, but that's they've got like,
Xanthorpe,
guns on them.
I don't
but-
know if you understand. I'm being chased by a helicopter.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I can really help with that one, buddy. I hate to break it to you.
That's what I'm saying. At least if I get some kind of a, you know, whitelist, something like that, then at least the guys at the gate will see it and be like, yeah, go for it.
I'm like, well, all right, just so you know, if I do this and they shoot at you anyway, a war could start.
Yeah, this is true.
So if I do this, you cannot shoot at them.
Fair enough. You've got my word.
Who's you in this context?
Cairo.
Okay, good, because
Yeah, I can't shoot.
a big war might happen depending on how this APC
A
wants
war's
to go.
gonna happen whether we like it or not.
No. In this area, a war might happen.
I mean, after we
Yeah.
leave, a war is gonna happen. Like, Atlanta's gonna be smoldering rubble by the time we come back on the train.
I don't know about that, but yeah. So that's cool. Um, what was I gonna say?
But yeah, Xanthorpe will apply the AR tag to your con remotely and whitelist you as a corporate employee, temporary corporate employee, and that gets you access to like the corporate lane of the hyperway that's like considerably less crowded. And
Let's
a straighter
go.
shot to get where you need to go because this is cyberpunk, and
I
corporations
will
are privileged.
immediately switch to that lane.
Yeah, so you switch over to that lane, and the helicopter still follows you, but they're not going to shoot.
Imagine,
at
I
you.
feel like once they see him switch to the corporate lane, I feel like inside the helicopter they're like, yeah, they just switched to the corporate lane. He's like, what do you mean they switched to the corporate lane?
They're like, oh, well,
That means we can't fire.
scan his con, and he's like, it worked for Hermes. We didn't see that at 20 seconds ago, and it's like, well, we can't shoot him now. It's like we couldn't shoot him before. It's like, well, we definitely can't shoot him.
A little bit of added security
Yeah.
puts my mind at somewhat ease.
And then we cut back to. I have a very good idea. We cut back to the APC. What do you want to do, Mr. Oid? You're hearing these guys argue about being bogged down in megacorporate bureaucracy.
Come out as the guy in the suit.
I'm still
I
alive.
literally can't. I'm
You'd
not
have
into
to, like-
this guy's body.
He'd have to plant his body somehow, sneak out of the van somehow, sneak into the greenhouse, and then walk out.
Imagine he just walks out of the van like, guys, we're packing up the warehouse. Like, come on.
But yeah, I will send a message to Bonus, I guess, since he's with the doctor, and I will ask the doctor how far along is the packing.
You guys are like 25% of the way through.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How
I
long is
rolled
it gonna
very
take to
poorly.
get the rest of it?
Like an hour.
What are the odds they leave?
An hour standout, you know how hard that's gonna be?
I mean, at least while this standoff's going on, they can at least get stuff ready by the door.
Well, here's the problem,
Bonus
though,
is
right?
also bonus is like sitting like because the greenhouse will provide no actual cover. It's only concealment.
Yeah, it's
So
only
he
glass.
He's just like crouching behind one of the hydroponics bays with his two deagles, just like
And his auto shotgun.
and he's just like waiting for the first shot to be fired so he can unload. Because his pistols are 50 caliber.
This is tension.
This is tension.
It's high tension. They don't know that two turrets are aimed at them and an invisible guy.
You guys
One
have got a
turret's
bigger
aimed at
turret
the.
aimed at you guys. The
Yeah.
helicopter's following Cairo, and who else knows? God knows what else is following him.
This is a Mexican
Actually,
standoff if I ever
two
seen one.
safaris are probably like super far behind, but
They're
still following
there. They're
him.
still trying. I think at this point, Knox, you would get a text from a blocked number that just says, "Leave the doctor where you are, and we'll let you live."
Text back. She's already dead.
I'll text back. I go. Wrong number.
Who is this?
New phone.
number.
Who this? Okay. The number
I'll
does
text
not
back.
text back.
At least give a charisma check.
No, it just doesn't.
I don't think
doesn't
that
text back.
counts you, bro.
Yeah, it
No,
doesn't.
it's like I don't have the doctor.
Oh, right, you're not there. My apologies.
Yeah.
Oi gets a text saying
I get a text.
you get
I'm
a
not
text.
in the body with the phone.
You're in the body. Well, I can't give bonus the text.
And Kairos screaming down the highway.
Yeah. How about this?
Okay, you all get a
Just
text.
for the just for the moment.
You all get a text.
Maybe the Ankh will get a text.
The doctor gets a text saying, "Give us the doctor, and we'll let you live." She's like, "But I am the doctor." Like, wrong number. Sorry. never mind. Scrap the phone call. Period. Nobody gets a text. Apparently, nobody keeps their phones on.
Yeah, but if it was on the robot ninja body, they'd hear the guys outside, inside the APC would hear like doot 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 doot, and then just like, fuck.
God. Oh Jesus. Okay. All right. Yeah. So they try to call you guys to negotiate, but nobody gets the phone call because Bonus will pick up an unknown number, and
He knows better than that.
yeah, spam call, and so nobody knows that it's the corporation trying to negotiate for your survival. Yeah. Oid, what do you want to do before I continue?
I think I'm gonna tell Bonus to continue the thing, because I can keep an ear on these guys, and I will let him know if the situation changes.
Okay. I want.
Although, actually, I wonder, what is the how tall is this car? What is the distance between the ground and like the
top
ramp?
of the turret or the top of the car itself?
No, like
The full
how much
height?
space is there underneath the car?
Oh, underneath it? I think
Big
underneath it would be
brain.
enough. Would be enough to crawl under it. Yeah, for sure.
Big brain.
Okay, because this invisibility generator does not last forever. I would prefer to be in cover so I can give it a break.
Okay, because you just crawl underneath the APC and then become visible, so that you can let it recharge for a while.
If they start moving,
I mean, look,
That's
they're
what
just
the
gonna move
Ninja Body
straight.
dies, pulls an Ian, gets sucked into the unbeheld, but he gets run over by an APC instead.
Jesus. Well, no,
God.
because I imagine he's in a good enough spot
I mean,
where
yeah,
it doesn't
he's
matter.
not that thick. He's not gonna get run over if he's in the middle. As long as he's not like making Snow Angel underneath his APC, he's fine. After reading
Don't
that,
tell
maybe
me.
he is. Yeah, maybe he is. I don't know. I'm not.
Oh my god, only if Oid had EMP rounds.
Dude, you guys have to split the party 3 different ways. This is so cursed. Okay. I want Oid, Bonus, and Vanderhouse to make me luck checks.
oh
Why
boy,
did you say Vanderhouse?
Because it's a doctor.
because it's a doctor's name.
I mean, well, yeah, I guess you need to tell like the camera who's making luck checks. Okay.
Oh my gosh, what another one. Jesus.
Oh no.
Christ,
Bonus
this
rolled a
doctor's
5,
so
so he
unlucky.
passes barely. Yeah, think she's unlucky as an APC outside of our house.
You think I'm unlucky? At least I don't have an APC outside my house.
Yeah. Damn it, you live like this?
Can't have shit in Atlanta.
Corporation stole my greenhouse.
Can't have shit in Atlanta.
Great.
What'd you get, Xavier?
Well, it appears, boys, that I perhaps should not have taken the post that I did, because much like the doctor, I think I'm having a bad day.
I was trying to give you guys a way out of this. Okay.
Why did you make it a luck check then?
Because that's the only thing that made sense. Because I don't see any realistic way where you guys get out of this without fighting these guys. But I don't want you to fight them. So I don't know how to pull that off.
Look,
I mean,
if
okay.
anything, we pull another big favorite and we get the doctor diplomatic immunity.
That doesn't exist. There's no Geneva Convention you came for.
Fuck.
But-
Corporate immunity.
But we do have Dapper up our sleeves.
I'm not sure Dapper would be willing to intervene here.
Actually, what am I doing? Bonus has a thing for this.
He does?
Yeah, of course he does. Bonus is prepared for all contingencies.
I thought he uses. Okay, sure.
Bonus did not use the most powerful ability in his fame roster. Get out of jail free card.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Should he be arrested, black bagged, kidnapped by any corporation or official organization, the user can use this ability to instantly have themselves freed. This does not free their allies automatically, but gives them a chance. So,
if he succeeds, that means that
then Bonus goes
chance.
free, and you guys could go free as well.
There's still a chance.
there's a chance we go free. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, y'all are lucky. He rolled a 5.
Oh,
He's got
just
a
barely.
fame stat of 6, my guy. Barely passed. Barely passed.
Oh
Holy
my
shit! We
gosh.
are lucky we did some fame stuff.
Okay.
Holy fuck!
Oh my god.
Bonus has been quiet this whole time. He hasn't said anything. And as you guys are hearing these guards talk, as you're doing this and that, Bonus holsters his guns, and he walks through the front door. And the gun whoosh, snaps to look at him. All the goons like flinch in the APC, and like they like open the hatch and like aim a couple of their rifles through it. And Bonus puts his hands up, and he
I
walks
kind of
out.
start wiggling out from underneath the car, and I step over the bonus. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
And he has his hands up, and he's like, just trust me, I this has happened before, and he walks out, and he walks up to the goons, and he just says like, oh god, what could he even say?
I imagine it's
checkmate. He just says checkmate.
He just says.
I
Oh,
feel
no,
like
I know what he
these
says. I know what he
situations-
says. He walks up to the goons, and he says, in 10 seconds, you're going to get a phone call, and it's going to tell you to leave. And the goons all look at him and are like, what? This guy. And then they get out of the truck and start like going to like put handcuffs on Bonus, and they stop.
As
And
their
they
phones
get the
ring.
Yeah,
phone
as their
Cars
radios
all
go
ring.
off.
And he's like, you're going to want to get that.
Yeah, and he's like,
You're
you
gonna
should
want
answer
to pick that up.
And the goons like stop, and they all like put their listens to their masks, and you can see them all like visibly react like confused or like upset, and then they just like go back to stop listening to their radios, and they just like death stare all of you, and then they get into their APC and they drive away.
What a
Bonus puts
G.
his hands down, and he turns around and he's
What a
like,
G.
"See, guys, I told you, I've got it totally figured out."
We need to
I'm gonna
leave.
sub vocal over because I imagine that we generally for future purposes we have our cams up. I go bonus. Sometimes we consider you the big gun in the back, but I was not expecting that big of a gun in the back.
There's an orbital cannon.
He's like, "Well, I haven't fully removed their big gun from our backs, so we should get going."
Yes.
Like,
I say, as I may
that
or may
excuse
not.
of mine will only work for so long before they decide to come back anyway. So,
Yeah, so let's. You guys get a move on. I'm almost at the checkpoint. Yeah.
all right. Michael Knox has been doing this whole thing totally unmolested, completely fine. A nice Sunday drive for her. And yeah, sure enough.
Kyra speeds past Nox in the 18-wheeler.
Yeah, so Cairo, you make it to the edge of the city, and the helicopter stops pursuing you. And Nox makes it out of the city a while ago because she has been going on for a while. And then about an hour later, Bonus and Oid and the doctor, finish packing up the U-Haul. You load into your vehicles, and you leave Atlanta. But I should note, the entire time that the rest of you are leaving Atlanta, there is a swarm of crow drones circling you at all times. I'm talking like 20 of these things circling
Like
you.
outside of Atlanta?
No, once you hit Atlanta, they stop following you.
Oh, okay.
You mean the end of it?
Yeah, yeah.
I've got one now.
But I should note that as you guys leave Atlanta, I guess as you guys are driving through the checkpoint to leave Atlanta, another one of those massive like U.S.-Mexico border style huge lines of cars at the wall. You guys see behind you in your rearview mirror as you guys are driving through like the checkpoint and getting your content stuff scanned to leave. You see way back behind you in the line are some of Moonshine's mercenaries, and they seem to be following you. and you don't think they're going to respect borders. We'll pick that up next time.
Whew, intense indeed. Intense. Well, if you enjoyed it, thank you. And we'll see you next time on Quest for the Core.